Good morning. Hello, and welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Christy Lee.
Hello.
She's at the Silac Insurance News Desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick, good to have you back.
Hey, man. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick.
Over there at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. Among the living. Hello, Tom. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm okay. A little discombobulated.
What, again?
No, I just am getting a little bit organized. I got behind there.
You're shuffling through papers there. I see that.
We got a lot of paperwork to go to today.
All right, okay.
A lot of interesting things happening. Glad to have you back. You feeling better?
100%.
Okay, good.
Really good.
The dog's okay?
Yep. Got the meds all sorted out, switched everything to suppositories. Everything's great.
Of course. Oh, good.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought you'd like that.
Do you want to stand for the show? Or?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I enjoy it.
Okay.
I enjoy it a lot.
All right.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you got to clench to keep them in.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's up your butt.
Interestingly enough, coming up we have, believe it or not.
Know your audience.
What are the odds? We have buttocks in the news.
Butt stuff in the news.
I mean, really,
Not as graphic as that.
A science story?
a science
Kind of,
story
yes.
involving
Cheeks?
cheeks, gluteal cleft, more. What is the term? The technology.
Glancing at, grazing on.
Where they have technology now, they can watch your eyes.
Yeah, where you look.
Where you, for example, I know that in certain vehicles now, certain automobiles, for example, if you take your eyes and are looking at the dashboard for too long, it'll tell you.
What?
Yeah. Well, for example, the car that I drive, if you take your hands off the wheel for an extended period of time, like 20 seconds, it goes.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How did you find this out when you said when you take your hands off the wheel
like you do it all the
for
time?
20 seconds?
I think it's more like 5. The larger point here
I
is,
still want to know how you found out. Why are you taking your hands off the wheel?
you never steer with your knee?
Yeah.
No,
Mr. Safety.
Not really.
Well, I'm not like on a winding road. I'm
Get a driver, will you?
not going the tree line US 119 on my way to Cross Village, Michigan.
Everybody's been there, yeah.
But the larger point here is they have technology that watches your eyes. So there's a study that we're going to talk about today coming up in which they did experiments involving, they can tell where you're looking. Was what I'm trying to say.
You're wearing sunglasses.
All right, Ace, throw a wrench into it.
Yeah. Well, if you're called to the
I got ahead of this way early. I don't know why you guys are just finding this out.
It's a scientific
I don't
experiment.
think you're-
They bring in volunteers.
I think you're allowed to wear sunglasses.
Yeah, if you want to look cool and wear your sunglasses inside, they say, "Hey, man, the sun never sets in the cool. Get out of our experiment." But we do have butts coming up.
Okay.
Real buttocks news, including a really elaborate geographical description, in my mind, of the various areas of the buttocks.
Huh? What, geographical?
Yeah, kind of like what's where.
I
Let him
know.
go.
Yeah,
I think I'm extending the analogy. I think it's quite brilliant. In other words, there are various areas of the buttocks.
Oh, okay.
You got your intergluteal cleft. But
What do you got? The Mount Everest of the butts, the top of the cheek, and then you've got
they've mapped it all out.
the Marianas Trench, of course.
You got your
and-
dimples.
If Mariana has a trench, yikes, that has had some serious work done on it.
Famous. Okay.
But this was all done actually by a group of plastic surgeons.
Bass fans?
Who I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that, I mean, in this room, let me see, we really is only one serious butt in this room, and that's Ace's. I mean, for whatever reason, the rest of us are kind of flat in that area.
Well, Chick calls it something else.
What, bubble butt?
What do I call it?
You call me an A.
An A? An ass? I've been sick. I can't take it. I can't. He's mashed the show twice now. We've been on 7 minutes.
It's all coming up, but yeah, none of us have a prominent buttocks. That's just one of those things. There are some men do. We'll find out about that and how luscious you might find that.
All right.
You know, though, that brings up a good question, actually, something we might be able to talk about. when did it go from boobs were king to butts are king?
Yeah.
You know,
I
it's
think
kinda,
hip-hop.
It's kind of butts now, man.
They've gone overboard a
Kind of
little bit.
is. Yeah.
I think that's part of hip hop culture.
Yeah, for sure.
So we just followed along, or
I think hip hop culture has been kind of leading the way.
I don't care for hip hop.
It did lead the way, but then remember, Sir Mix-a-Lot reminded us that even white boys got to shout.
That's right.
And that's when we all went, oh, okay, it's okay for us to like the ass too.
I was going to
Right.
say, yeah, I don't enjoy hip hop. I'm glad
Let's not
that people
discount the
do.
race relations that Sir Mix-a-Lot did.
Let's women's asses bring us together.
Yes.
Or boys' asses, whatever you're into.
Let's go with men. Just,
I'm
sure.
See what you've done.
I'm sure there are. That would probably for some be some
You have worn me out.
already.
8 minutes.
8 minutes, and my immune system isn't what it should be.
It's really not the full 8 because we started with Da Vinci's Notebook.
I know.
So it's really more like 5.
You bring in your assistant to punch me, and then you come in and hit me in the head. Okay.
Okay. Well, anyways.
Make you feel welcome.
Shut up, Ace. Now,
Coming up, we have buttocks
back
news.
to it.
We have Washington Football Club news for Chick
No,
McGee
we
that
don't.
should be of interest. I think it's
not a
actually.
story.
I know you've already read it.
You
but
found it.
You have
I
to
know.
share it.
You have to do
I
it.
think the Associated Press found it. We have a couple of huge news stories. I'm going to give you. Do you mind if I give you a couple of audio hints here? Here's one of them. This is one of my favorite moments in the history of broadcasting, and here it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles.
That's right. And that's the kind of applause you're going to hear coming up next weekend. Am I getting this right, Pat? You're going to be in Evansville.
Oh, with Jeff Oskey and Willie Griswold.
Willie G. Jeffrey, this is a brand new announcement here on the show. Evansville. It's going to be a big show coming up. It's not this weekend, but the following
The
weekend.
15th, yeah.
You know, this weekend you're...
Coslet's Furniture Store.
yeah, this weekend you are in Utah.
Yeah.
And it's going to be your taping of your dry bar comedy special in Provo, Utah, Saturday night, 2 shows. So
I got a facial yesterday to prepare.
Now,
so
remember,
my
Pat-
skin is glowing.
Recording something like this, a video,
Yeah.
it lasts forever.
I know.
So I want you to just,
I choke in the beginning.
No. Just breathe, and you'll be marvelous.
String's going to break. I'm going to trip.
Don't think about the fact if you make one mistake,
Oh.
the entire shoot's ruined.
I'm
I
doing
don't
new
want you to
material,
worry
so
about
there
it.
may be many mistakes.
no, you got a facial, really?
Yeah, yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, how nice. I've never got what did you think?
It was fantastic.
Is it relaxing?
It was one of those water facials, and they.
This is the thing where you get the cucumbers in your face?
No, it's way more intense than that.
Sure,
This
it was
is a
water. Do they take
My
the
eyes are
little,
closed.
They take the little roly thing and do it over
Oh,
your
they
forehead.
do it
and stuff?
all,
I love
chick.
that. I like that.
I've never had that done.
Are you lying down?
No, they hang you by your
stand on
feet, and then they.
head.
Yeah, you lie back on this.
Are
this
you
heated-
lying down? No,
this
they try to
heated,
get you on a dead run. That's what they try. But it takes some
With a
time.
fire hose? No, so I
You lie on your back on this heated bed. Is fantastic. It's dark, and then it's real light, and then they do a red treatment.
Oh, okay,
red,
yeah,
red
that-
light treatment.
that's supposed
And
to be
then
quite
they,
good
They
for
have
you.
a water sucky thing that gets your pores
Hey,
all clean.
Christy
Yeah.
said she's never had a facial. Who believes her? I don't believe you.
she means
Not like that.
She
I
means
mean,
she means the professional. What do they call
I
it?
go to a
What
professional
is it called?
esthetician.
I can barely say that word. Esthetician.
I go to my
Yeah.
dermatologist, but she
They do them there
picks
too.
at my
yeah.
face.
Yeah, that's the
and,
same thing. This is
it wasn't
a fancy
relaxing.
version of that.
Oh,
Crazy expensive. It was a gift.
How much was that?
$225.
Oh,
Whoa.
holy hell.
Well, you want to go to the right place.
Yeah.
Wow, I hope there was some sitting on your facial for $225.
Pat, I'd give you a facial for $10. No doubt about it.
That probably would have worked at all those proteins. In
Oh,
there.
yeah. I've
Hey,
heard-
we get, we have a new guy on the staff. Maybe we could initiate him.
This is actually on a story. You use beef tallow now. And you're supposed
Really?
to rub it into your face. It makes you look younger. Yeah.
Oh.
Beef tallow.
Where do you get it?
Then they wheel you outside and the crows come pick your
Beef
zits.
tallow are us.
We'll find out more about this. I need to know more, but right now I want to talk about the big game. It's a big game. I don't know if you heard about it.
What game?
The
The
big
one
game.
Sunday?
The big game. And with the big commercials and your opportunity to have some fun.
It's almost here, and it's your last chance to get in on the action. Don't miss out on the final football game of the season. It's going to be a long off season. Prize Picks, the best place to cash in on the big game. And Prize Picks app, simple to use. Pick 2 or more players across any sport, more or less on their projection, and you could win up to 1,000 times your money. Join Prize Picks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app, available to play in more than 40 states, including California, and Texas. And join now because Prize Picks is giving away a free pick for the big game where a quarterback will only need to throw 1 yard to win. All you have to do is go to prizepicks.com or just download the Prize Picks app today. Use code TOM and get $50 in bonus promo funds instantly when you play $5. That's code TOM on Prize Picks. $50 in bonus promo funds instantly when you play $5. Win or lose, you'll get $50 in credits for just playing. Guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Coming up, this is very exciting. We've got Sabs in the news, Beatles in the news.
The what'd you say before Beatles?
Sabs.
Sabs.
Huge Black Sabbath news on the way.
Oh, yeah, Ozzy.
The Sabs.
I thought you said salve.
And maybe to cheer him up, we have a letter, Chick. Somebody's suggesting an Ace Cosby joke of the day to start the show.
Oh, yeah, early, yeah.
What a great idea is what I'd say in the Bizarro world.
All right, now, you're not in the Bizarro world.
No.
You are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios with us, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
619 Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show. Here's Christy.
Q95, Fox 59 weather. We have fog out there early, then partly cloudy skies this afternoon and a high of 45. Overnight down to 24, partly sunny and 38 tomorrow. Currently, we have 39 degrees.
Thanks, Christy. Now, we're going to continue with you and your shot at $1,000. A bunch of prize packs, and let's see, that would start today at 9 o'clock. We'll do it 9 to 5. We call it Money for Something here on Q95 Radio. So hang out all morning. And starting at 9 o'clock, once again, your shot at some serious cash. I'll also remind you we're about, just about, 7, 8 days away? What is today? From the 70th Annual Sport Boat and Travel Show. It's awesome. Details coming up.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee and Josh Arnold, Pat Godwin, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick. Good morning, Tom. How are you?
Doing great. Now, we are here in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios.
Is it letter time?
Yeah, we can get to some letters here. I'm just exploring this thing with Pat Godwin. Pat getting ready for his TV special to be filmed this Saturday in Provo, Utah. He got a facial yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a couple of new shirts, thanks to you, and I had to buy one, a blue one, yeah.
Cool.
I have to have 3 wardrobe choices.
What do you mean, thanks to Tom? Did he pay for them?
No, Tom brought in 2 of
I
his
brought in
shirts.
some shirts.
Oh, very nice.
That was
Have
nice.
you had your color done? Do you know what color you look best
I think he
in,
looks
or
great in blue.
I honestly don't know.
Maybe a professional could give that opinion.
Christy, what do you think?
I think blue is your color. It
I
brings
mean,
out
that-
your eyes.
It really does.
It does.
What color is the stage?
I don't know. They
The
have a
background.
lot of
Kind of a
background.
blue.
You'll blend right in. You'll be a floating head.
That'd be great.
Which guitar are you going to play?
Oh, the Maton, baby.
Oh, that's a
guitar
mistake.
ever.
That's a mistake.
Have you?
That's the new. That's the one right there. That's
Yeah, that's the Tommy
Boy, oh,
Emmanuel.
boy.
How do you
I don't
spell?
think
How do you
Chick's
spell that?
seen that.
Maton. How do you-
Maton, yeah.
M-A-T-O. Okay.
Yeah. Elvis played one.
If you think that's best, yeah.
They're very,
All right.
It's a rare guitar.
Hey, it's your call, man.
Well, that's nice. Well,
Fortune favors the bold, doesn't
That's
it?
right, yeah. It's a bold choice. A brave choice.
Now, speaking of shows, as I mentioned, Evansville, not this weekend, but the following weekend, you, Oskar, and Willie G.
Yeah.
What a nice Valentine's Day gift.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
It's Valentine's Day night?
No, it's the
the
next
15th,
night.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you could surprise your sweetie and say, hey,
It's
guess
that
what we're
after
doing?
Yeah,
Coitus.
Valentine's Day this year,
Hugging
Tom, is
night.
February 14th.
But it's Friday, so the show is. I just heard about the show a few minutes ago, so I'm just trying to. I haven't.
It's on the website. Somebody should have.
Cool.
Good. Well, good to know. Okay, now it is time to read some letters. What have you got over there?
I've got
Me?
one here for you, Chickster.
Oh, go ahead,
This
Josh.
comes to us from Alyssa, named Denzel.
Well, that's
I have
cool.
yet to meet a Denzel.
Me either, not in person.
And it
no.
is cool. It's like your best friend didn't show up for school when Chick isn't on the show.
Oh,
so true.
shucks.
Remember those days?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what? My buddy is he's out.
Oh, yeah.
What? Mort sick?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Who am I going to sit with at
I'm going
lunch?
to
Yeah.
crack wise.
Everything was a little less
Yeah.
fun and interesting. So yes, that's Denzel. I think you're right. Thank you.
Yeah. You ever run into your teachers when you were a kid, and you'd run into your teacher at the mall, and she has her kids with her? It's just weird.
Yeah, it was always kind of cool.
I ran into my teacher the other night at a bar from high school, junior high, and I said, hi, Mrs., and she goes, you can call me Jenny.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think I remember you.
She was at it with her husband sitting there.
God,
having
how old
dinner.
is this?
My husband, he's a drunk too.
Oh, my God.
Oh, they're all
remember
drunk.
They're all drunk.
No names, please.
Somebody named Jenny's a drunk. That's
Yeah.
all I heard.
Okay. Now we have more
she's
letters
out
to
of
get to. You can reach us, Bob and Tom at bobandtom.com.
Tom, remember yesterday you mentioned that you had once put Dawn in a dishwasher, and it.
Yeah, we were.
Oh, it's a Lucy. It's a Lucy episode.
Yeah, we were discussing the liquid detergent like Dawn, which is, by the way, miraculous stuff. You can use it to. They use it to get the oil off of ducks.
I know
during
it
spills.
helps ducks live. That's all I know.
The hostilities, unbelievable.
No, I love it.
The larger point here is we were discussing for some reason that stuff, and I said don't put it in your dishwasher. If
Right.
you run out of those. If you put that stuff in a regular dishwasher, you'll end up with a giant foam.
So how did it end up in your dishwasher?
I put it in there like an idiot when I didn't have any.
Oh.
This email says, hello, this is Brad from Michigan, which is one of my new favorite things. We don't know if the person is actually from
Right.
Michigan or not.
Yeah.
I work at a fire department. We had a probationary guy who added Dawn to the dishwasher. There were soap suds everywhere. After that, his new nickname, any guesses?
Bubbles.
Suds?
Sudsy.
Both good. Suds. Yes.
Hey, Sudsy.
Man, that is one of those places, a fire department, where you make one mistake. That's who you are for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Here comes old Suds.
Yeah, you don't want to meet you don't want to meet saggy balls
Or poopy pants.
I made that mistake. I use those. What do you call those? The like golf ball things.
The pod. The pad.
Thank you. The pods. Yeah, you put the pod in, and you close the little
No,
flipper.
you put the pod in the washing machine. What are you doing?
No, there's pods for that too, but they're different. But you can't put that liquid detergent in. They make a liquid for that, but not the one that you're. Never mind. It's too complicated.
Doesn't that mean that your seals aren't very tight if suds are coming out?
Not with Dawn. I think with Dawn, it's
I don't know.
Find a way.
All I know is it happened to me. That's all I'm saying. I don't know when it was a very high quality dishwasher. Do you understand the distinction I'm trying to make here?
Oh, yeah.
The stuff. Okay. Now, we have this letter from Cedar Rapids. I enjoyed your discussion about the vagina truck. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It was a slip of the tongue. I don't know how that came out. I was trying to say van or something, but it came out vagina truck.
Giant and van and truck.
And because I think you might have missed it when Pat said, "That's where you get a box lunch." Oh, well, thank you, Chris. I did miss that.
Yeah.
I did miss that. That was very good. Now, yesterday you missed this, chick. It was pointed out to us fairly late in the show.
Yeah.
That yesterday was the second month and the fifth day. So thus it was yesterday was 2525.
Start your car.
Yeah, you might want to
You're
leave.
not going to like this.
2525. Yeah, that's interesting for about
Get
2
ready.
minutes. Oh. Never cared for this song.
It was number one for 6
weeks.
Not
6
for a
weeks.
second. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the summer of
69.
69?
I doubted them all. I was like, no way. You just have bad memories. This was never a hit.
And you looked it up, didn't you?
No, you guys did.
I did, yeah.
And I was floored that you all allowed this to be number one.
There it goes. In the year.
Oh, don't. You can't sing like that. Stop.
This was number one in 69 for 6 weeks?
6
Yes,
weeks.
in the summer.
Think about what Hendrix was out.
Oh, yeah.
No, any Hendrix song should have been number one.
Brand new Hendrix. No one had heard it before.
But it was this sort of dystopian
Right.
future. And interestingly enough, Pat knew this bit of trivia. The two gents, Zager and Evans.
Zager makes guitars, yeah.
He's a luthier.
For people with arthritis, they're easier to play.
Out of Lincoln, Nebraska. Yep.
And apparently one of your buddies
Luthier
has
from
one.
Lincoln.
Yeah.
Hey, his religion has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
You suppose there's a luthier out there whose real name is Lex?
Well, I hope there's a guitar, a Lutheran luthier from
Lex
Lincoln.
Luthier.
Lex the luthier.
And then
Attaboy, Luthier.
And then speaking of guitar makers, we found out, Chick, while you were gone, and we posted the photograph. There's a guy that makes guitars his line of guitars is called Vagina Guitars.
Yeah, we got to get one in here.
And he's got a huge van that he drives all over L.A. with a gigantic logo on it.
So he does have a vagina truck.
They can't be good. Why would you call it vagina if it's a really good guitar, you don't have to call it Vagina Guitars.
How do you know they could be?
I have no idea why they're doing that.
Because we're talking about it.
Oh.
It's a marketing thing, I'm
we got
sure.
to get one in here.
Some weirdo in a van in L.A. making
No,
guitars?
Let him do it.
I got to see it.
Yeah.
Do they look like vaginas?
Yeah, we didn't
At
get a
least?
picture, I don't think.
I have never.
Is the F hole? The F hole?
More of a slit.
Oh.
Now the speakers that he uses,
Yes.
the clits.
That's clips.
Oh, clip show. Sorry, I forgot the P. In any event, I'm sorry. This is a fine letter here from Tim. He goes, all day yesterday, I was writing down the date as 2525, but that's in fact correct. 2-5-25. Mm-hmm. And it won't be around again for a while.
No.
March. Well, what is it? The next time it'll be 3535, so it'll be March 5th, 2000. Wait a minute. 3035. Yeah, it's a ways down the road.
Oh, it'll be
March 5th, 2035.
2035.
2035.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, yeah, that'll be
10
3
years.
3, 3, 5. Okay, so it's conceivable that we
You don't
could
even
be
have
here.
to worry about it. You won't be here.
The
If I have anything to say about
check.
it, you won't. He'd be here for 2/7/25.
the iPhone 15,000 will be out.
Jesus.
What's interesting to me is we'd all forgotten about that song, and then when we looked at it,
There's a reason.
I sort of thought it had been in the top 10. I didn't remember that it'd be number 1 for 6 weeks. That's big.
And
That is big.
Far be it for me to add to this, but I think they were on Ed Sullivan doing that song, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think they were.
Man.
That's a hard listen.
Or the Smothers Brothers or something.
There's a
I
black
think
and
you're
white
correct.
video
And
of
Miss
them.
Hooker very correctly pointed out, it really sounds like something from the stage play Hair.
Oh, a little bit,
It
yeah.
fits right in that
Sound.
right in that sphere.
In the year. Oh, that rocks, man. Oh, come on.
This is Cody from Newhall.
Wild Bill Cody?
What the hell is that?
Are you playing that?
This is more 2025.
No, Tom,
you are.
you're playing.
I didn't touch anything. Sorry.
Don't anybody ask him if he's
Here,
having
25,
trouble.
25 songs played by themselves.
I think. Did you see me touch anything? I'm just standing. Never mind.
Sitting, actually.
Sitting, but I didn't touch it. I was over here looking at this mail. I thought maybe you were playing it.
No, Tom.
Okay, this is from Cody in Newhall, Iowa. Big fan of the show. He goes, I will be at the Riverside Casino morning show.
Oh, cool.
I have a request. Can you have Josh and Pat do another duo?
We'd be glad
Yeah,
to.
we'll work something out. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, Cody. We hope to see you there. And let's see, we're working on, we've got the poster's almost done. I think you're going to like it.
right.
Some of you at the
And
meeting
there's a
yesterday.
secret, right? Isn't there a secret?
2 of them.
There's an Easter egg in there.
2 secrets.
Yeah, and
Oh,
then
that's what they call them, Easter eggs now.
and then you saw yesterday, right?
I saw it.
I did not.
Yeah,
I was at the meeting.
There'll be some adjustments, but yeah, it looks pretty good. I think everyone's going to be happy with their portrait.
Sure.
Okay, you look really good in yours.
Thanks. Yeah, I have blonde hair again, not gray. I loved it.
Well, it's kind
They
of
photoshopped Ace, though. Did you hear about this?
I have a photo of him, shopped him out.
No, they took his beard out, right?
no. We're getting a new picture of Ace.
Oh, okay.
It was a.
You
that
didn't
one.
like the picture?
It's a picture.
He said if it has a beard, Ace will be unrecognizable.
Is that right?
You've seen that. You didn't like that photo, did you? Did you like that?
No, I've said it on the air. You always use that photo. You don't like me in the beard.
PJ did that. I would say we'll have a better photo. In any
I
event,
don't believe that for a
Oh,
second.
no, you okay everything. Don't
You
blame it on
okay
PJ.
everything. Don't say PJ did it or your lawyer said you couldn't do it or your doctor did. Just tell us the truth. One time in your life, tell us the truth.
He thought me and Al looked alike. So
yeah. Well,
Oh, is that it?
You know, I sense.
It doesn't shock me that Tom thinks that.
anyways, we'll have a nice poster there for those in attendance and a really cool T-shirt, and it's a benefit. It's going to go to the Stead Family Hospital, so that's fun.
Tom looked at the poster. What the hell's Barack Obama doing on there?
I did not say Barack Obama. I said I thought it was
Was that guy in car wash?
James Brown. Let's see, where was I? Adam, kind enough to write. He
Jimi
goes,
Hendrix.
He goes, I got my gold dipped rose from Steven Singer Jewelers. It's perfect. I can't wait to give it to my wife on Valentine's Day. Tom, this is the first time I've ever prepared this early. Thank you.
Well, there you go.
Adam, see, you're a smart guy. We'll be telling you why you should get prepared in a matter of moments. Now, how do people get us letters, Josh? What's the secret to that?
You can email us at bobandtom at bobandtom.com.
That'd be nice. We certainly appreciate
I felt he
the-
needed to be engaged.
He looked like he was drifting.
He normally doesn't talk.
I give him a little fun.
Hello, everyone. This is from Sean. Super Bowl Sunday's coming up this weekend, so I wanted to take this opportunity to back up my man Chick. Here in Texas, it's not uncommon to make a baked potato bar that you can load up with fresh brisket, pulled pork, sausage, all sorts of barbecue goodies. The only downside is you can easily be too full afterward.
It sounds like it.
Yeah. The baked potato bar.
Brisket loaded baked potato.
Oh.
That's fantastic.
Can you imagine?
That does sound delightful.
Be all right, man.
I have yet to see any grocery store displays that have a big sign saying, get your Super Bowl baked potatoes here.
2 or 3 people sent us ads from their local newspapers. Baked potatoes on sale.
Ah, okay. Well, speaking of food and grocery stores, et cetera, a lot of egg news today.
Oh, yeah.
$12 a dozen, $18 a dozen. That's what I heard on the news last night.
18.
I wonder where that is.
That's what I'm just.
Wow.
Hawaii.
Yesterday, we had the surcharge on the eggs at Waffle House, Chick.
50 cents an egg.
Yeah. That's right.
Well, prices are slightly higher in Alaska and Hawaii. They tell you that.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Right there in the commercial.
Right there.
Hard to get stuff up there.
Yeah, the Waffle House thing was a big story.
Yes.
I saw that on the national news last night as well. They're really.
I'm worried. I'm worried that the Hawaiians are going to start holding back their bread unless we lower the price of eggs for them.
Don't even joke about it.
That's what. Look, this is a concern. Hey, no more King's Hawaiian if you don't lower these shipping costs on eggs.
I love all these negotiations.
Are there no chickens in Hawaii?
Well, they don't lay. That's the problem. Yeah.
Oh, they don't.
Ironic,
It is
really.
It really is.
Hawaiian chickens give live birth.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
It's awful.
So when you go to
It looks like the alien when they come out.
so I guess I have a technical issue here. If you order French toast, they don't. Do they have French toast at Waffle House? Probably not.
No, I don't think so.
No, they have waffles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Remember you went there
that's
and
right.
ordered pancakes.
I went for the Waffle House for the first time in my life.
And you said, I think I'll try the pancake.
pancake, and they didn't have. I couldn't believe it.
Well,
Yeah.
Next time I'm going to a pancake joint.
Yeah, if you want.
Because I'm not a big waffle fan, but so is Waffle House the smothered and covered place?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Smothered, covered, diped. Do not order diped.
Does that mean they're wrapped in a diaper?
Smothered in a baby.
I hope to God this is Nutella.
Diced and chopped is what I meant to say.
So you get what do you get smothered and covered?
The hash browns.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can get those served.
Cheese.
So if they say how do you want your eggs, I'm going to say affordable. Okay. So
Scattered, smothered, and covered, I guess, is the traditional.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
what does that mean?
That means that they're not in puck form, and they're scattered. The hash browns are scattered out, and then they are smothered and covered as gravy and cheese.
Their hash browns are amazing.
They are amazing.
Yeah, they're a delight.
Real good.
Yeah, we should do the perfect meal where you can only have one item. Each item has to be from a different place.
Oh, okay.
So in other words, you'd have McDonald's French fries over here, and then you would have the hash browns from Waffle House. Just the greatest hit of each one of those places.
Biscuits from Bob Evans.
Now you're talking.
Biscuits
In-N-Out
gravy.
burger.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a great idea. Very unhealthy, but certainly.
You could call it greatest hits.
And coming up, also we do have both egg and chicken news. Which one are we going to do first?
Will we ever know?
Don't shoot! I think Chick's reaching for the revolver.
No. That's funny. Very, very funny. You know what else is funny?
What's
You're
that?
going to laugh the other side of your mouth. Isn't that what they say? Valentine's Day is like a week away.
Boy.
At this time of love, isn't it time to get a pair of Raycons for you and your sweetie? Raycon's everyday earbuds. Your perfect partner for the gym, work, or phone calls, offering premium audio that goes where you go. And the latest model, better than ever, 32-hour battery life, multi-point connectivity that lets you pair with two devices at once. And speaking of that battery, Raycon's quick charge function, just 10 minutes of charging, you get 90 minutes of battery. The earbuds also come with active noise cancellation, starting at just half the price of other premium audio brands. And Raycon's everyday earbuds are available in a variety of vibrant colors: royal blue, blush violet, forest green, and even more limited edition colors. And all you have to do is go to buyraycon.com/Tom to get up to 20% off site-wide and wrap up that gift buying for Valentine's Day. You'll get up to 20% off everything on Raycon's website, including 20% off all headphones, too, when you go to buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
The perfect gift, and it's once again Christy Lee style when you're shopping for gifts. One for the giftee and one for the gifter.
Right.
You get one for yourself.
You deserve it.
I love the Raycon earbuds. Thank you very much, Christy. A lot of exciting stuff coming up, and we have to review a couple of things from yesterday's show, including the danger of eating certain types of broccoli. I did have broccoli for dinner last night, but I had to think twice before I took
Always
a
a
bite.
treat.
Yeah. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
But I was just talking about things that are disappearing, like the sound of a typewriter is going away. I get it. I mean, I understand all this stuff, but like that little ding when you pull in the gas station, if you're under a certain age, you have no idea what we're talking about.
Right.
How true.
Just things.
Remember when they used to give you all kinds of things when you got gasoline, like glasses?
That's what Bill was talking about. Yeah.
Incredible stuff.
Even albums and stuff like that. I mean, I guess if you went to school at a certain age, you wouldn't remember what albums were or certain things. I mean, I saw a list of those things the other day with people that have.
They're all disappearing.
Yeah.
Customer service.
Yeah.
Totally gone. You know, I love customer service now is everybody can understand, but nobody can help you.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I understand, sir. Yes, I know. There's nothing we can do. That's just how. I was on a plane and they had the intercom turned all the way up to like 10, and it's right above me, like blowing out my eardrum.
Yep. Yeah.
So I asked the stewardess, I go, is there any way you can turn it down? She's like, no, I'm sorry. There's nothing we can do. It's like, really? They installed an intercom at 10 without a volume?
There's no volume.
They're going to listen to it and they're going to deal with it. That's how we're doing it on this airline.
Yeah.
Right.
And I hate flying. I hate flying like Nigerians hate spam filters. You know what I'm saying?
There's a...
Buckeye fans, Ohio State Buckeyes celebrate the victory. If you're still basking in the glow of Ohio State's win and the college football championships, we've got something special just for you. It's a full-sized, officially licensed college football playoff national championship football, priced at just $129.95. Available only at Nyco Sports. Call 800-345-2868 or go online at nycosports.com. That's NIKCO sports.com.
I watch a lot of news. By the way, my favorite news channel is CNN Headline News.
Is it?
Because there's no segue between stories. They go from polar opposite A to B with nothing in between.
Yeah.
And that's what the future looks like with a nuclear North Korea. Coming up next, a boy in Pittsburgh collects nickels. It's like the news for people with ADD. We're all gonna die. Hey, a horsey.
Squirrel.
But these are some news stories that I noticed over the past several weeks. Could I share some?
Sure.
A woman in England pled guilty to disturbing the peace with her noisy lovemaking.
Yeah.
Well, she said guilty, but you could totally tell she was faking it.
Sure.
A company in Ireland created the world's first ever green technology vibrator that's powered by winding it up. Which means basically it's a Jack in the Box.
Technically, it is.
Pop goes. Sesame Street turned 40 years old last year, which you could tell because Big Bird got an earring and a Corvette.
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com and check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
My mom and I, we've been playing this new game over the holidays. You might want to try it yourself. It's called Joy Whack-A-Mole. What happens? I bring up something that I'm happy about, and then she comes in and slams it down before I can ever feel too good about what's going on.
I see.
Okay. All right.
I told her, Mom, my friend Amy had her baby. Oh, that's great news, honey. But it's not the greatest news for the 600,000 kids in foster care. But if she wants a fresh one, everybody wants one that looks like them. So, Mom, I'm doing a show tonight. Oh, sweetie, I have a joke for you. Listen. A friend of mine, Quinsley, she was in foster care. She was airlifted out of the Sudan in the late 90s. She'd been bearmed and belegged by the Janjaweed, the horseback militia. She'd love to do stand-up, but she can't. And she's just a hoot. She's in a hospice situation. It's really just a matter of time. But the priest comes in and asks her, would you like us to light a candle for you in the chapel? And she says, sassy as you please, teletyping through her eyelids. Well, how many candles you got? Because so many horrible things have happened to her and keep happening. Sweetie, have a good show. What you do is so important.
Doug Stanhope is with us. Let's see, we've established a few things. Doug is a single man, but he's living with a woman in
sin.
Her name is Bingo.
Her nickname, yeah.
They live in, is it Bisbee?
Christy felt the need to.
You know, I get a great Bingo story, but I like her. She's got a really
careful,
conservative side of our family that listens to your show, and I have a great story, and I can't tell it.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, she's very nice. We have met Bingo. She's very nice.
Yes, she's very nice.
And
we did a charity poker event in Miami last week.
This is the card game.
Yeah, with porn stars and me.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you hear poker.
Doug's naked a lot. Did I mention that?
You hear poker.
No, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Those days are over. Yeah.
Okay.
I bloated up when I quit smoking. I just,
It got all achy?
Yeah, I get all bloated and fat, and I try not to be naked as much as possible. I'm sure Chick can feel me on this one.
Oh, yeah, I feel you, brother.
Anyway, the only point of my story is if you're gonna have a threesome in a sleazy Best Western in Miami with a giant pile of stepped-on blow with Ginger Lynn, do it in 1983. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying about last weekend.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Didn't work out well.
She's nearing 50.
Hey, wait a
Things
minute.
I should have done as a kid. You know, why did I finally do this now?
Cool. Now, let's get back to it.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Silac Insurance News Desk. It's Christy Lee.
Hi, Chick.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Hello, Josh.
Hi, Chick.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey, buddy.
Good morning. I'm Chick. And here's Tom. Hi, Tom.
Maybe someone can help me with this because I don't know the answer.
We're all here to help you, Tom.
We were talking about eggs and the...
well, when two chickens love each other very much, they make an egg.
I don't know the answer, so this is, I guess, probably a dumb question, but someone emailed me. What is in an egg cream? That's a East Coast thing, I guess?
Yeah.
Isn't it a drink? Is it
It's a drink.
Seltzer for one.
Is there an egg in it?
Egg cream is a cold beverage consisting of milk, carbonated water, and flavored syrup. So no.
Huh. I always thought there was
no egg.
I thought there was cream in it. That's what I thought.
I thought one would think you'd take an egg, throw in some half and half, put it in a blender, and go.
Oh. Despite its name, it does not contain eggs or cream.
So it's fraudulent.
Yes.
Oh, but
Frothy and
what if there's a place that's raising the price like Waffle House?
Can you
These egg creams are an extra 50 cents today. You dumb people.
You ever had one?
Nope.
No. They're okay.
Can you get an egg cream at Starbucks?
Oh boy, maybe. It sounds like they might have all the ingredients.
Something like that, yeah.
Might do that.
Isn't that never in Philadelphia? You never had one?
No, that was more of a New York thing, really. We didn't have it in Philly.
Egg cream and a hot roll.
Yeah.
I lived in New York. I never had one in New York. I don't know.
I don't get them often. I much prefer chocolate phosphates, but yeah.
What the hell is that?
Oh, well, Tom should know what chocolate phosphate is because, Tom, correct me if I'm wrong, but one of your favorite television shows, didn't a gentleman by the name of Hank work at the soda fountain?
That was a great show.
What show?
Hank.
That was actually a show?
It was a great show.
Was he a soda jerk?
I think
among other things, Hank.
He couldn't hold a job.
Hank couldn't afford to go to college.
No. All right, okay.
So he would disguise himself. He had a truck.
God.
It was somewhat unrealistic, certainly. He had a truck, but he was also dating the daughter of the president of the university.
It wasn't a vagina truck.
But he would but he would disguise himself.
No.
He would disguise
He's the one
himself.
who came up with it. Got the sound effect. Don't talk about
1965.
I thought, wow, that's early compared to what I thought was late 50s.
There's a
Who played Hank?
Well, that's where this gets really fascinating.
Really fascinating.
Okay, who played Hank?
The guy that portrayed Hank was actually somewhat famously murdered. I'm not kidding.
Dick Calman was his name.
Dick Calman, and Dick Calman was a...
emphasis on the dick.
Well, he was a closeted gay gentleman.
I don't think it's you can tell by his picture. Come on.
Well, there is a great novel about it, believe it or not. I read the novel last year. It's terrific.
Are you serious?
I'm totally serious.
A nonfiction or fiction?
It's
based on a true story.
Historical fiction.
Historical
like
fiction.
OJ's book, If I Did It.
About the murder of Dick.
I mean, it's really good.
Well, who killed him? Why did they kill him?
It was a robbery. It was a jewelry robbery.
Jewelry robbery.
Yeah, like many actors, he had a side gig, and he was but he was a big star on Broadway, and I'm not kidding.
He was a big star.
He was.
He was.
Okay.
I'm totally serious.
He has a GoFundMe eye.
Oh, God.
A lazy eye?
That just happens after years of being sodomized.
You can't.
Either that or you squint a lot.
You really can't win in this world. It's a terrific novel. I think
you realize you might be...
IMDb gives it an 8.1 for Hank.
Really? IMDb's drunk. You might be one of only 5 people alive that know what Hank is and Dick Calman.
Christy, how many episodes?
Oh,
you clicked off? That's okay.
Yeah, but I can look it up again.
I was a kid. I can even remember how there was a nice jingle. That's Hank. And it was kind of a fun.
Oh, that is a nice jingle.
That's
Hank.
I would like to hear maybe we can dig up the original jingle to the TV show Hank.
The original
It'll make
jingle to the TV show Hank.
Poor Jason. Does it mention the novel?
The lyrics are "That's Hank."
I remember just the "That's Hank" part.
Okay. Oh, 5 episodes.
Are you 5 episodes?
No. And in those 5 episodes, it was exciting. It was really interesting.
It ran. Yes, it says 5 episodes.
And we're all insane for never having heard of it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. That's a different show. Hank, there's another Hank out there, Tom. Did you know that?
Well, the first Hank
came
was
out
so
in
popular.
2009. It didn't last.
2009. No,
the novel.
No, the other Hank.
The novelized history is called "Up with the Sun" by Thomas Mallon. It's really a good story.
S-O-N or S-U-N?
S-U-N.
Well, it's a fair question.
It's a really good. I'm not kidding. It was a really good book. I read it last year. Really liked it.
There's no way, given your track record, that I can take you seriously.
No, I'm not kidding.
Especially about this.
The guy's written a bunch of great historical fiction pieces. I'm totally serious. But if you remember, admittedly,
26 episodes.
The TV show Hank, very obscure.
Yes.
So one season, yeah.
One season, yes. Ran from September 17th, 1965 to April 15th,
But it was sort of before television kind of grew up. And as I recall, the depiction of American college life was sort of like on the Nelsons. There were very few people of color. It was really...
And how did the theme song go again? Just real quick.
I just remember something that was, "That's Hank." I haven't heard it.
Yeah.
I haven't heard it in 60-some years.
Be an earworm.
Yeah, man. Boy, that's hummable.
That was a Gary Marshall show.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Really?
Created by Gary Marshall.
Well, Penny Marshall had to get her shoehorned in there somehow, right?
Gary, let me.
Well, can you let me on your show?
Can I please be part of it?
Oh, look, Penny, just shut up. You shut up, Gary.
Anyways, I would highly recommend it. Before we get to anything else, we have to
I
get.
think we got a great TV show over here, The Marshalls. Gary and Penny Marshall.
You shut up, Gary. You shut up, Penny.
The Marshalls has been canceled before air.
Why were we talking about merkins yesterday, Josh? I cannot remember.
We were talking about...
Off the air, all I said was, shouldn't merkins be called pubic zirconia?
Yeah.
And then I said, thank you very much, and I walked.
Oh, that's a nice joke.
It is a great joke.
Now, the merkin is the pubic wig. Oh, we were talking about it because we were talking about, I know, with Allie Breen, shaving.
Right, because you can get stencils for your pubic area, and you can shave into whatever you want.
Don't do that. Ladies, don't fuss. Either just shave it,
Or leave it.
Or leave it.
Yeah, it's all good.
I mean,
you don't want a heart down there?
No, you keep house. It's nice.
Right.
You don't.
Do you really need a stencil?
No.
Well, they have them.
And ideally, just shave it off. It's like Christmas.
Our astute listener heard us talking about the stencil for that area.
Yes.
And wanted to hear this. Bob, take over.
Morning, Bob and Tom show.
Yeah, I wanted to say that my sister used to carve Playboy bunnies into her pubic area.
Yeah?
And then she used to take pictures and give them to her boyfriend.
I want to be her boyfriend.
Is it kind of like here's my card?
I don't know. It's kind of like, here, this will turn you on.
How did she do that, though?
That, ma'am,
With a regular razor, actually. I don't know how she did it, but...
You got to take a stencil and... I guess.
No, she just did it. I don't know how.
Did she do it, or did she have someone do it for her?
She did it herself.
Really?
That's some pretty
I'm very
elaborate.
proud of it.
That's impressive.
It looks just like a Playboy bunny, too.
Huh.
Very
What's she doing these days?
Oh, I don't know. She's only 17. And the thing about the wow...
Okay, as you can see, as you can see, we had to hang. We had to hang up the phone there.
Chick, did I hear you yell Yahtzee?
Yeah. That was a thing for a little bit.
So sorry. Coming up, we have in the news the Beatles, the Sabs,
and shut up about it's Black Sabbath and Super Bowl and yachts and puppies and Ron Rivera and
all right,
we'll be back.
I'm looking forward to it. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
What could make Josh Arnold this happy? Well, he got all his favorite Valentines, the brand new Peacock Teal 24 karat gold dipped rose from IHateStevensinger.com. You could be as happy as Josh. Just go to IHateStevensinger.com. Get one for your Valentine.
My wife listens to ASMR. I don't know if you guys know what ASMR is or stands for. Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. And I don't know what that is either. It means whispering. That's all that is. Bob Ross, he's whispering. And he paints on the canvas and it's all scratchy. And he takes the paintbrush and dips it into the water and hits it on the easel to beat the devil out of it. And then sometimes Bob would have his squirrel in studio, and the squirrel would be like, that's ASMR. I'm home from school, 3rd grade, just being like, I don't know why I'm so relaxed. But Bob, you're doing it right today. That's what my wife listens to every single night. Her favorite lady, she's got 3-inch fingernails, and this Wolverine woman is always just click-clacking on things with their fingernails, typing on a keyboard, and out of nowhere she'll be like, I'm gonna eat a big pickle. And I'm like, I'm about to fall asleep right now. Turn this off, I'm driving.
You know what bugs me about life?
What's that?
People who take a reasonably simple task and make it incredibly complicated, like making a full-scale Broadway show production out of drinking iced tea. That to me is really.
What's your problem? Why can't I enjoy my iced tea over here?
Well, you can.
Did you bring your thermos?
I did bring my thermos.
Can we get a picture? Can we get a picture of the thermos sitting and Christy standing beside it?
Yes, so they can get the actual full
because seriously,
spectrum of how big this is.
Easily,
that's bigger than Christy's head.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
That.
Christy could easily sit on that and watch a sporting event.
Yeah, certainly.
Well, what's wrong with having?
You know what? I think we should have her sit on it, and we'll caption it "Sun Tea."
He's going to read some article or some idiot friend, and when I find the idiot friend who told you about this cold iced tea, I'm going to punch him right in the face. I'm going to. Oh, well, you know,
who was that guy?
The best thing to do is to be in a separate studio because
Jeff, would you like a little glass of nice iced tea?
No, thank you.
It's delightful.
I love iced tea.
There's no ice in it, though.
No.
God, no. That would make it.
Then it's not iced tea.
Watered down.
The ice would bruise the tea.
Yes.
No, the ice is in the cooler.
I quit. I quit.
Can we get a picture of the iced tea?
How much does this add to your morning? You had such a bad morning, you said.
Are you getting up extra early now to make your tea?
No, the tea was made last night in the car when I left this morning.
Oh.
In the car? Somebody put it in the car?
I did.
You put it in the car.
You put it in the car?
Last night.
Last night.
Yes.
How did you?
It's crazier than I thought.
Well, how did
Really?
it stay
I thought it was supposed
Three
to.
letters come to mind. OCD.
Those.
Definitely.
Are you kidding me?
I thought it was supposed to brew in the refrigerator.
That's old technology.
Only with Tom, the OCD is in capital letters with big lights around each.
I thought the tea was supposed to brew in the refrigerator overnight.
First
Tom's
of all,
taking it a new step, I'm sure. Well, why not
First
have
of all,
it
what?
brew?
I call it not OCD. I call it CDO because I want the letters in alphabetical order.
A lion. I've always said,
You want a lion?
I would. I know this is crazy that I thought about this.
What now?
I would never go into the wilderness and get and have a lion because they belong.
Right.
You
That's where they belong.
But if somebody like maybe they worked at the zoo and there was a lion and it had to live in a house, but it had to be sedated all the time, and I
How
could
about raised
squeeze
from a
it.
cub? Raised from a cub and
Yes.
know you. And
I would love a lion just
Why?
because they're so cute. I would just bite them all the time. Their face, that little
They
nose.
bite
I
back,
think you
believe
got
it or
that
not.
back.
Yeah.
You know,
And their
dogs.
teeth are bigger.
Nick has raised a very interesting point.
What?
Which is the essence of it. I think you said just because you like something, you don't have to have it.
Well, I've always been, somewhat controlled by my finances, so there's a lot of stuff that even if I did want, I couldn't have.
Oh, sure.
I mean, I literally, and I have panic attacks. Well, I'll get done with the workout and I go, I want to go get one of those really nice like $6 smoothies, and I'll think about it for like, should I treat myself? Am I worth it?
Yes, Nick. You're worth $6.
You know what says something you think? I think in my head I'm probably the only one doing this.
Right.
I was at Whole Foods, and they had these like expensive lemonades. I don't know how to explain it, but the tops were the type where it had a metal top, and you would pull it open, and it would be a rubber seal like the old days.
Oh, yeah,
and it was like a little bit extra. But I had friends coming in from out of town, and I know this is crazy. I thought it'll look good in the refrigerator, And I was at Whole Foods, and I bought milk in the glass. I wanted it to look, I wanted it to look like my home. It was a home, like my mom's house.
Right.
Yeah. So I walked over and I went to buy it. It was $2 more than regular lemonade. Then I walked away. And then I went back. I went, what are you doing? You are a full-grown adult. And over $2, get the goddamn lemonade. Well, it worked. Because I'm not kidding you. But the outcome is how I reacted. My sister-in-law was there, and she opened the refrigerator. And, I go over. All my brothers are married. Their refrigerators are filled with. So she opens up. She goes, oh, fancy lemonade. I was like, oh, yeah. I didn't act like, I acted like, yeah, that's the type I buy.
Totally worth it.
Yeah, totally worth it.
Yeah. As I only half it's there, I left the other half in the rolls and it's spoiled. I'm having the Rolls Royce fixed.
Well,
that's why I'm driving this.
I would have got the milk in the jug, but my lion ate it. So.
Yeah, my lion likes it out of the glass.
That's right.
Yeah.
We all do weird things. You can log that on to Q95.com. Once again, for a little bit of extra mad money, $1,000 in cash could be yours starting this morning at 9 o'clock.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Top Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hi, Chick.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I am Chick McGee. Hello, and here's Tom.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
We're going to get our toes dipped into the world of sports here.
Is that right?
The Super Bowl, of course, coming up this weekend.
Yep.
And they've kind of run out of things to do for the preliminary.
What do you mean?
This is what they have, like a 12-hour pregame.
Well, now we get to talk about Super Bowl props. The prop bets, Tom.
Okay.
Aren't these your favorite betting angle of the Super Bowl?
That's fun.
Doing all these, the color of the Gatorade, the heads or tails.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb.
How long the Star Spangled Banner will go. John Batiste will perform the national anthem. And the over-under, if you'd like to bet, is 120.5 seconds.
Okay.
That's 2 minutes, 2.5.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Batiste previously sang the anthem at a 2017 NBA All-Star game. This guy's a bettor who came up with this. He went back and found out when was the last time the former musical director for Stephen Colbert's late night show, and now he's got 2 or 3 albums that are amazing. John Batiste sang the national anthem. 2017 NBA All-Star game, it came in at just 1 minute, 59 seconds. And that's why they made the over-under at 120.5.
Your thoughts, Pat?
In regards to the histrionics of the vocal, it will take it longer depending on R&B stylings.
Yeah, I would think it'd be long.
Yeah.
So he is just doing the first verse, though. Just,
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, nobody knows the...
There are like 8 other verses.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't that be great?
Can you imagine if Francis Scott Key came back and go, hey,
how's it going?
They're singing my song every sporting event, and all. It's real popular. Everybody has it memorized.
And then they get to the end. What? Where the hell's the rest of it?
Hey, I was pleased you got the Rockets Red Glare thing okay, but what the hell?
The first one, that's my least favorite verse.
Maybe this guy could do what Elvis Costello did on Saturday Night Live famously, where he was supposed to sing one song and he started it, then he went, nah, and he switched gears and did a different one.
Did he really?
Radio, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe this guy could go, you know something? This is my moment in the sun. Now, is he playing to a tape? Or to a record, or is he going to be doing
Great
it live?
question, Tom. I don't know. They haven't checked it out with me, the acoustics of how they're going to carry on the Super Bowl pregame show.
I mean, because if you could get a hold of that, then you know exactly how long it's going to be.
Yeah, that would be cheating.
Okay. I'm just
Of course,
saying.
Taylor Swift's supposed to be there, and the Super Bowl prop odds of plus 920 on Kelsey proposing to Taylor after the game. That means if you bet $100, you get $920 back if he does, in fact, propose to her.
Don't do that, Travis. That seems incredibly tacky.
God.
Does it? Even if they win, though?
Oh,
yeah.
Tacky. That seems romantic.
No, go to whatever island she recently purchased.
I believe it's Australia. It's an island. That was she wanted something delicate and simple.
Yes.
The Gatorade color that the winning coach gets doused with also is a prop bet. Purple, the current front runner at plus 210.
Is Clear in there?
The Chiefs, yes, Clear is on here. Chiefs showered Andy Reid the Gatorade color with purple the past 2 seasons. Yellow and green for the Eagles is plus 300. White, Clear, red and pink for Kansas City is plus 350. The long shot is the NFL prop there being no Gatorade dump.
Oh.
Which has happened just once over the last 11 years. So if you bet on that, it pays off handsomely. $2,500 on a $100 bet. How about that, Tom?
No, not interested.
No, not interested.
I will not bet on that. I like the ones where you bet on multiple events actually occurring during the game.
Like how many interceptions over and under?
Yeah.
Touchdowns.
Those are fun.
Yardage.
That way, when you're watching the game, you have something to be concerned about.
Cheering for.
Yeah. Are any of these of particular interest to you?
No.
Okay.
I don't do the prop bets. I'll do the over/under, and I'll do the points.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Did you know who? I'm trying to remember. Didn't Aretha Franklin famously go really, really long?
Yeah.
I think
R&B people are going to take that longer.
I want to say that was a Thanksgiving game because it was in Detroit, I think.
I just remember she got flagged for delay of game. Just right after the Rockets' red glare, the ref came up. Jesus Christ!
No, when she started singing, everybody knew we were in trouble. Oh my God!
Buckle up.
Has Mariah Carey ever done it? Does she do all that warbling when she
does? But I don't know if she's done it. Whitney Houston's done it though.
Obviously,
like that.
yeah, she's got
that
the
was a lot of
classic.
warbling.
The classic version.
Mariah Carey's one of the greatest singers ever. Just
really
amazing.
Incredible range.
I don't know any of her songs except for that Christmas one.
Insane range.
How would you like to go on a date with Mariah Carey?
I would like it. She wouldn't like me very much.
No, why do you say that?
Because I think she is a diva at heart. Like not just as in as
Like
a
she
character.
can't help it.
Yes, and I would not. I would be very sweet and gentlemanly, but I don't think I would. I'm not showing up with a diamond tennis bracelet right off the bat.
Oh, okay.
And I think that would be almost. You'd have to.
Your thought process, what, the erection is enough?
Exactly.
You're not going to deal
It's
with
my
a
pleasure
diva.
to be with you, Mariah, but remember, it's your pleasure to be with me.
Yeah.
It's go time, baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
What Jay-Z say? I'm the prize. I don't know what Beyonce thinks. All right. Kansas City defensive tackle Derek Nandi took on the role of a coach. This year, he's training a 4-month-old puppy named Parsnip to make their debut at the Puppy Bowl 21. Nandi has partnered with organizations the Humane Society of Greater Kansas City and KC Pet Projects to help get pets adopted in the Kansas City area. Nandi helped pay by paying fees for more than 500 successful adoptions. The Puppy Bowl has already been filmed. It's not going to be live, but they're going to show it on the Animal Planet shortly before the kickoff there.
All right.
If you'd like to watch the Puppy Bowl, and I think we have some puppies from the Puppy Bowl. Well,
Look at that guy.
That looks like a Oh, there they are.
He's a tripod.
Wait a minute. Hey, Trey. What's going on, Trey?
I love.
Oh, he's a three-legged dog. He's hopping around doing a great job.
I love three-legged dogs. Nothing stops them.
Nope.
And it looks like most of these dogs are more or less the same weight. They all look like they're. Oh wait, now we got a little one.
And these dogs are cute.
Oh, my gosh.
I have that exact dog, except only one of his ears is brown. I have that exact dog.
Really?
You do right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My third dog is that one of
That's
those.
one you need to get a cigarette holder for, and you hold him. And, welcome to my home.
See, those dogs are all gorgeous. Wow. And so I can not watch Kendrick Lamar and watch this instead? Cha-ching, check.
This is before Kendrick is half.
You know what? You could put it on your. You can watch it anytime you want.
I saw one on TV. Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, Quan Barkey.
Well, that's wonderful.
Nicely done.
Are they all named after players? That's great.
Federal authorities. Get a load of this.
Yeah, there's
Tom.
Deshaun Dotson.
Dotson.
Yeah, I think they might not have him. He'd be the one humping. No. He'd be the one humping another dog on the sideline against her will.
No, Deshaun Dotson. No.
I'm surprised it doesn't get a bigger rating. Because everybody likes puppies, right? Who doesn't like a puppy?
Loves puppies.
Watching them romp around.
That's pretty well, doesn't it?
Right. Well, I don't know. It doesn't do 120 million.
I wonder how many people still have Animal Planet. Ace and I do. We're cable holdouts.
Animal Planet.
yeah.
Do I have that? I don't know if I have
I'm
that.
sure there's an app.
Yeah.
Put it on your Apple.
And there's a channel just for dogs.
Yeah.
For your dogs to
There's
watch.
a channel just for cats.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, very good.
Does anybody have that?
Cat channel?
No, the dog channel. Do you let your dogs watch TV?
I do not.
My dogs watch TV where they don't need
Oh, they
their
can't
own
use
special
devices. They
channel.
can't watch TV. They're in bed by 9.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
okay.
smart.
Nice.
You got to put control.
Yeah.
Unless they misbehave, then they're in bed by 7.
No kidding. Grounded.
Do they watch Real Bitches of Los Angeles? they have. Oh, wait, that's an actual show. Okay. Right now, speaking of, but that's not going to be a good segue. How about this one? How about Valentine's Day is a week from tomorrow? So the clock is ticking. Ergo, some advice from yours truly. Steven Singer Jewelers. Got a nice letter already from someone who's already acted. A young fellow who knows what's going on in this world, because Valentine's Day on a Friday, that's really, really trouble if you get this wrong, because you got a whole weekend to figure out some excuses if you're not ready for this thing. Steven Singer Jewelers can help you be ready in a whole bunch of ways. For example, those famous gold-dipped roses, they're real roses dipped in gold. This year, the very special one is the peacock teal rose. There's one right over there in our studio. This is the first time in 44 years for this particular color combination. And these are exclusive to Steven Singer Jewelers. By the way, $79, and shipping is, of course, free. They come in a beautiful box with a special card. Like everything with Steven Singer, a full lifetime guarantee. Now, you can also step up in the world of, say, diamonds. Nice little bracelets, nice big bracelets, nice necklaces, etc., etc. The At Last bracelet is a personal favorite of mine and will probably be of hers as well. Remember, it's Friday. You get rid of this baby on Valentine's Day. You got a big weekend ahead. That's all I'm saying. Everybody picking up on this? Okay, good.
Yes.
Really drove it home. Thanks.
Subtle. IHateStevenSinger.com is did I mention free shipping for everything? Also, you can upgrade. Say you got some earrings for her last year. You want to get those diamonds a little bit bigger this year. You get the full value when you trade them in. Steven Singer, he's famous for that, and of course famous for the free shipping and no haggling, no weirdo sales. It's always happening 24/7 at IHateStevenSinger.com. He's a dog guy. And we're good buddies with him. So tell him the Bob and Tom Show sent you, and be prepared. This would be the perfect day to do this. Guarantee you'll have it in your hands in just a few days if you act today. So you'll be all set for Valentine's Day, and then we'd like a full report on how things go over that weekend, please, with a lot of, descriptions of how it went.
Okay.
I'm just saying, it would be very helpful for our show. Okay. Christy, what have you got coming up over there?
Coming up, we have Ozzy Osbourne news. It's big news, and if you like big butts and you don't want to lie, we have a story for you. And we have a lot of eggs, chickens and eggs in the news today. And for you, Josh, Bigfoot.
Is there new compelling evidence?
We'll find out.
Okay, it's very exciting. O'Reilly Auto Parts is where we are, the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
I get in a lot of awkward situations, I feel like. Recently in D.C., I threw up in the street. Which isn't a big deal. That happens. I'm a pretty heavy drinker. But what was different about this time was as I was about to throw up, when you're just starting to come up, I made eye contact with a woman sitting outside of a Starbucks.
Yeah.
And then I held eye contact as I vomited.
Oh.
So it was just very awkward because she just saw me kind of look over at her and then go, and I mean, what's going on in her reality?
She wants to watch that.
Did you get her number?
I did not get her number.
No
I'm afraid. What if she go home and say, I was so ugly today I made a man vomit? I don't want her to think that, So I had to go over and tell her it wasn't the case.
That's a bad hair day.
Yeah, if a man looks at you and vomits,
it is a bad day.
You need to visit your hairdresser ASAP.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a self-esteem killer.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, but I get into stuff like that all the time.
I'm a sympathy monitor. I would have, if he'd made eye contact with me, I would have.
Me too.
You would vomit also?
I would join you. Yeah.
So when you smell vomit, you immediately vomit.
Say goodbye.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
So far we've covered soiling ourselves and vomiting in the studio.
What next? All right, let's go into pussy lesions.
No.
No, Bob, that's wrong in the script. It's not pronounced pussy.
There you go.
It's
written that way.
I know it looks that way on the page.
If you read that wrong at the audition, wow, that's a different movie.
Yeah,
Well, what's
entirely.
this, Mr. Abrams? I don't understand.
Much closer to a Mr. Skin film.
Yeah, I think so.
I would say.
Oh.
Yeah, so...
now, were you a big drinker in college?
Yeah, I in college, I think I drank a little bit more than I do now. Whenever In college, whenever I drank, I would pass out. It was like my thing, you know? That's how people knew me.
Pass out guy?
Yeah. It got to the point where even before I went out, I'd go ahead and draw a dick on my face. Because it was going to happen.
It was going to happen. Your buddies were going to take care of it anyway. Just take it right.
Oh, boy. You know.
Why wait?
It really is something else. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not. Because, first of all, what do they think? It's going to help me? You know, they think years from now I'm going to be saying, yeah, it got really bad. You know, I was just drinking all the time, passing out. And then one day I woke up, looked in the mirror, and I was like, TJ, get it together. I owe it all to Steve and his artistic ability to draw a ball sack on my forehead.
Hi, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com. Check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Oh, yeah.
Christy Lee and Josh Arnold. Pat Godwin.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom. There he is.
We got
Hey, Tom, I have. I'm going to be attending a boat show coming up.
Oh, yes.
And I was wondering if you would like to purchase a boat for me.
Just simple yes or no.
Do you have any interest in that?
Signing boat.
What kind of boat do you want?
A bass boat.
No, how about a nice wooden Chris Craft?
I'll take it.
Yeah.
And I'll sell it for a bass boat. I love those Chris Crafts. In fact, speaking of, that's one of my favorite impressions that you do.
Why don't they just call it the snooty 180 or something?
No, classic wooden boats. They're beautiful.
I stare at them like it's a beautiful woman going by. I do. I get lost.
Lost in the teeth.
Yes,
just beautiful. Now, we have a letter here. We were discussing the Super Bowl, and you can actually bet on the length of the national anthem. I got a letter here. Dear Bob and Tom Show, has anyone ever scatted the national anthem? If not, I'd like to nominate Josh Arnold.
Oh, boy, I really appreciate the nomination.
Do you think I would be considered disrespectful?
Yes, it's nothing I'm willing to do.
And the rock, it's a booba shooba da ba.
Yeah.
Oh, say, can you see?
Sounds like you're having a seizure over there.
Well, I'm not. This is a Josh
There
thing.
is a classy way to do that, I'm sure. I'm not the man for the job. My scatting is nonsense.
Jose Feliciano got close to it. I mean,
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't mind, change it. I was one of the only defenders of the Fergie when she had that really sort of interesting take.
Jazzy.
Yes. Yeah. I thought it was still I thought it was still respectful.
Yeah.
It was cool. And everybody thought it was so awful.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of a famous scatting artist that did the national. Ella Fitzgerald was famous for her scatting.
Yeah. Mel Torme, I wonder if he ever did it. He was
I don't think anyone scats today because it was never any good. I think.
Jack Black he'll scat.
Is that right?
Yeah, yeah. He gets
that's on brand.
Some of that Tenacious D stuff. He starts getting silly.
All right,
but you've got a great technique of scatting.
Well, yours is like wizardry.
Thank you. Yeah,
It's very magical.
I have been doing it Very young age.
Yeah.
Very young age.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I was doing that nonsense when I was 10.
I have an idea. This may not work, and I'm sorry I didn't warn you guys.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
We had an important news story. Was a serious news story, but Pat had a song about it. This involves broccoli.
Yeah.
And perhaps can you leave a little space in here for a scat for Josh in the middle of the tune? Okay. The story, Christy, do you have the short
US
version?
Food and Drug Administration warned broccoli sold at Walmart in 20 states is now the subject of a possible deadly recall. That's right. The initial recall for Braga Fresh's washed and ready-to-eat 12-ounce bags of market-side broccoli florets came out late last year due to the possibility of listeria contamination, and that could possibly lead to death.
Really?
Yeah.
So if you bought your broccoli at Walmart, check it, and you can go online. It gives you the exact which technical runs and numbers, et cetera, et cetera. So it's actually pretty serious business. And, of course, every kid out there that doesn't want to eat their vegetables. Dad, I can't eat the broccoli. It's Bob and Tom show told me. Son, we got this. This is perfectly safe. But Pat, you had a tribute. I thought perhaps we could mix a little scat in with this.
Yeah, I'll do a short verse to establish that, and then you scat for a verse, and then I'll finish the song, and then just kind of come in whenever you want.
All right.
All right, let's try it. Let's try it. If you search for fiber, walking through the produce aisle, there's broccoli, I used to call them trees.
Ron Zippel Snitty and a Scargle Fluselma.
This doesn't really lend itself to
Ritzer Harble
scatting. A little bit too down tempo, I think.
Put a pat of butter on them after they've been steamed.
Rob Snabbity.
And drizzle in a little Velveeta cheese.
Dip.
Broccoli is a healthy, have you heard? Helpful for your digestion.
Rip-a-dong, zipper, flas, neighbor.
Broccoli builds a sturdy tool. The whisk broom of the lower intestine. Take us home.
Sarful goosh, rips and sarble day. Rarfer bargle, snibble, arf, arf.
Chick has made a good point. Sometimes the down-tempo stuff, maybe scatting really isn't the
That was
thing.
wonderful.
Josh, I applaud. How you?
Wonderful.
I would have stopped dead in my tracks.
It's not just a shooby-dooby. You get some really good verbiage in there.
Yeah.
Really, really, truly delightful.
I just let the sounds sing to me.
I think my favorite word was snitty.
Oh, yeah, you
I
came
don't
out,
know
you came out strong.
if you knew that, but it was snitty.
Once again, be careful with your broccoli. Check that out online. Now, before we get back to the sports page, I was hoping that we could. We have another issue out there.
Yes.
This time it involves chickens.
Spurned on by soaring egg prices, some Americans are looking into backyard chicken coops. Matthew Aversa, a co-owner of the nonprofit sanctuary Winding Branch Ranch in San Antonio, told the Associated Press, quote, "We've seen a real uptick in calls recently from people wanting to start their own backyard flocks. While advocates say tending a personal flock promotes sustainability, some who already own chickens warn it's not an easy solution."
Right.
Kathy Shea Mormino, a home chicken blogger and author, said, quote, "There are no inexpensive eggs in keeping chickens. You're going to pay more, particularly in your first several years, in your setup and in your birds. And there's a huge learning curve on how to care for the animals." Experts also cautioned that backyard chickens are susceptible to contracting bird flu if they are not protected from wild fowl dropping.
I was shopping for chicken coops, but I think I'm going to go with the chicken sedan.
Are you?
I want the 4 doors. Yeah.
Now, we have someone who is a veteran of the world of the chicken coop. It's our own friend, comedian Jeff Oskey from our staff.
Hello.
And Jeffrey, I know you had a chicken coop. Can you give us the word? Is this correct? Are they very difficult?
Actually, the difficulty comes more in keeping them alive from predators. Because everything wants to eat them.
Yeah.
That's because they're good.
Yeah. Well, and that's what they don't, like they mentioned in the story, that's what they don't tell you. The chickens are the cheapest part of the egg experience.
Oh.
Because you can go to Tractor Supply, take a few chicks, put them in your pocket, and just walk out.
Okay.
Like Mabel at the front, she ain't checking pockets.
No,
chick.
no. Even if they're cheap and cheap. Yep.
But then you have to buy lumber because you got to build a coop. You got to get chicken wire, Pat.
Yeah.
Really? I thought that was just an expression. No, you got the coyotes will get you birds if you don't have the chicken wire. You got to get the heaters. You got to buy the feeders. You got to buy lamps. Somehow I was $11,000 into my free backyard chickens.
I bet.
So I don't know what eggs are now. I have mine down to around $340 a dozen.
Yeah. So you're not getting more bang for your buck. Buck. And coyotes got them all, right?
I actually relocated 11 raccoon that were, and they just kept coming.
Wow.
And
the raccoons eat them?
Raccoons ate chickens.
Hawks, we had a hawk come down, pick one up, carry it like 200 feet in the air and drop it. They carry them up, drop them, so then when they hit, they die, and then they come down, pluck them all and eat them.
Well, that's just a good process. I think.
The kids. So then someone's like, "Oh, get a rooster. They'll protect your flock."
Okay.
And you know how they say roosters crow like when the sun rises?
Oh, yeah.
Roosters crow anytime they think there's danger.
Oh.
So our rooster crowed 5,000 times a day.
There's one on my street.
Oh, it's insane.
All day long.
All day long.
Yeah.
Anytime, like a breeze blows. Caw-caw!
No kidding.
You stupid rooster.
Huh.
So all your neighbors will hate you. The minks will tunnel under.
Minks?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. And they don't even eat the birds. They just like killing them for fun.
They're maniacs.
Are you serious?
Minks
I'm dead serious.
They're unbelievable.
One time I went to get eggs and I reached in and there was a snake and where the eggs were.
Snakes like eggs. Yeah.
I'm
out.
The eggs. But if you can get the eggs, they're delicious.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
the
yeah.
yolks are like orange in a way you've never seen.
Yeah. Haywood just brought me a couple more dozen last weekend.
Oh, cool.
Multicolored. Like you have blue and red and white and light blue.
Yeah, Haywood's had chickens forever, but you know how eccentric and weird he is.
No.
Jeff, you were kind enough to bring us eggs for a while.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah.
And isn't the other massive problem the huge amount of fecal material produced by chickens?
A ton. And we kind of let ours free range, and it only took an afternoon to wipe out all of our hostas, all of our plants.
Oh, they ate
will
everything?
just eat everything.
No kidding.
And they scratch at the ground, so any grass you have within 2 months is gone.
Wow.
It's just like a big bud.
So how many chickens did you have? And this
We
is
had 10.
Did you name them? Did
Yeah,
you have
we
like
had
Bill and
We had
Steve?
Featherfoot. We had Daenerys. We had
Daenerys?
Cheeto was the rooster. We had Featherfoot was the worst because Featherfoot died a horrible, horrible death.
Oh, God.
What happened
Didn't
to
he have his head
Featherfoot?
torn off or something?
Yeah, I was leaving for work one morning, coming
Yeah.
in here, and I heard like screeching, and I thought like. So, I went out and there was a raccoon and he was just eating the ass out of Featherfoot. So I went in to stop it. So I went and grabbed
He did not go quietly into that.
I grabbed my BB gun, chick, and I go out. I don't have a real gun because if I did, and so I grab the BB gun and I shoot the raccoon in the face like 3 times with it. And it looks at me like, "Bitch, get a real gun." So I had to come to work. Maggie calls me like 8 o'clock in the morning. Featherfoot's just dragging his intestines around the yard in front of all the kids.
This is brutal.
Oh yeah, it was horrible.
So what had to happen?
Oh, I had to go home and kill a chicken then, Josh.
How'd you do that?
With a shovel.
Oh, man.
But that's the thing. I just wanted an omelet. I didn't want to kill chickens. I
But
don't
then
like
you
killing.
got chicken salad, right?
And,
yeah.
Their necks is tough, chick.
Tough necks?
You can't swing on it. You gotta do the jump on the shovel.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
So what you're saying is you're not a big fan of the backyard chicken coop.
It was fun for like a month and a half. Like, they are fun. The kids love carrying them around. My youngest would put it in her Featherfoot in her little bike basket. And ride around the neighborhood.
So she has good memories of Featherfoot.
Yeah, Featherfoot, not anymore.
Yeah.
Until the intestine.
Yeah.
That must have been tough.
Yeah, that thing lasted for like 6 hours.
Oh.
Just
wasn't there a chicken that didn't have a head?
Yeah, that's famous. Yeah.
But they lived for like a long time.
Yeah, it was on it was quite literally on a circuit. They would go from fairs.
The throat hole was there, and the owners would shove corn down that hole, and it would
I don't
feed.
understand where the brain. You know how?
Yeah.
How?
How would that?
There's a huge explanation, and it's all over the internet. But
we have a picket fence, and one morning they had drugged one of the
well, this sounds like
halfway through the picket fence and ate the front side and the back side, but the middle was still there.
This is awful.
Oh yeah, it was horrible.
Got the white picket fence and everything, huh? And
well, it was
dead chickens in the backyard. Yeah, all the blood.
Rob Zombie movie.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is just fork over extra money and buy eggs, don't buy chicken.
Yeah, you have to build like a fortress of a coop if you want to.
Okay, well,
no thanks.
Once again, heavy egg prices. Well, thank you, Jeffrey. We appreciate it. Jeff's going to be part of our very special show coming up to the Riverside Casino and Resort. A broadcast that morning from there. And this is we're talking about, what is it, the 21st of February.
Down by the rivers.
It's going to be fun. Details at riversidecasinoandresort.com or check it out with 100.7 The Fox in Cedar Rapids. Hope to see you there. We got a big show. I think our show that night is virtually sold out. So, but the broadcast will be fun in the morning.
It will be fun.
Starts at 5 a.m. local time.
Sorry, still trying to shake off that. I feel like I just watched The Deer Hunter.
I know. That's why I changed the topic. This is the entrails of a chicken,
dragging
half
it
of a head.
The chicken, dragging his intestines around.
I love the way the raccoon looks at him. Like, hey, get a real gun, bitch. Like, what
After
the
being
heck?
shot in the face
Multiple times. Wow, Jeff's a great comedian. We'll look forward to having him on the roster.
I can't think of anything that would fit in here better other than a memory of the past Washington football coach, Ron Rivera. He was fired, of course, and Dan Quinn took over and drafted Jaden Daniels, and the rest is history. But Ron Rivera has announced, the former NFL head coach, is heading back to college football. He announced his intention to return to his alma mater, a social media post yesterday. He said, Coach Belichick has made going back to school cool. I am coming home. He went to Cal. At Cal Athletics, UC Berkeley, go Bears.
All right.
His post, and then he put up a picture. There it is, right there. The picture, Tom. If you'd read the caption,
it says in huge letter. He's wearing a Cal.
He went to
letter
Cal.
Letter jacket. Thank you, Christy. And it says in huge letters, "I am coming." Wow.
How about that?
And the coming is all capitalized there.
It is C-O-M.
Well, that's how. Yeah, that's how you would spell it anyway. But porn has changed that for us.
Yeah.
It's 2 M's too, right? C-U-M-M, right?
In the porn industry.
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, it's not cooming. Yeah.
But cumin, that's to put you chilling, right?
Yeah.
But
the proper way, honestly, is C-O-M-I-N-G.
Get a load of this. Federal authorities say that burglary at Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow's home in December was similar to many around the country, if not around the world. Officials say they believe burglary crews, including some from South America, targeted upscale homes and used many of the same methods, including breaking in through a rear window. Ohio authorities have charged 4 men from Chile with the burglary at Burrow's home, and 3 of them were indicted on federal charges yesterday. 2 other men accused of fencing stolen items pleaded not guilty yesterday in New York. They had LSU shirts where Burrow went to college, and a couple of things signed Joe Burrow.
We don't know where these came from.
Oh, that's my car, Bob.
Well, they'll look good wearing them in Gitmo.
And let's see, Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce also had their homes broken into. And get a load of this. The NFL is expanding its international footprint to Australia. Hold your protests. The league announced that it will be playing a game in 2026 in Melbourne at the Melbourne Cricket Ground as part of a multi-year commitment to play in Australia. The Rams have been announced that they will be the home team for that game. Australia, which is, depending on where you are in the magnificent continent, is 19 to 16 hours ahead of us. So I'm not sure how they're going to get a hold of this, but league executive Peter O'Reilly said the game will be played likely in week 1 to give the teams extra time to acclimate to the time zone and the entirely different hemisphere.
Well, that's important because the ball will spin the other way.
The game would,
and then they're going to restructure it so you get 10 plays to go 4 yards. It's going to be a whole new ball game.
It seems like too many.
Doesn't it feel like Australians 10 minutes into the game will go, this isn't physical enough? I feel like they would.
Australian rules football pretty much built ESPN. They used to show that all the time, 24 hours a day. People started liking it.
Was it brutal?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's like rugby and our football mixed together.
But no pads.
The referees wear swell white hats, though. And instead of holding their arms like this, they do this.
Oh.
Point. They point down with both their hands. Boom.
I like it.
Kind of polite.
Score.
It's like
Boom.
a polite.
Interesting. Now, I wonder if they'll... We were talking off the air about the possibility of an 18-game season.
Players are against it, they're saying right now.
But they would drop one of the preseason games. Okay, we have a lot of interesting things to get to this morning.
There is an Australian playing the Super Bowl this year. It's Jordan Mailata, the left tackle for the Eagles. He's a giant man.
That's cool.
Very large.
It's interesting. It has got a lot more international. I mean, the NBA obviously kind of leading the way there, and certainly hockey. Coming up, we have world records. We have Ozzy and Black Sabbath news together in the same story, and Beatles news as well.
The world record has poetry in it.
Oh, all right.
Yep. That's where we are.
Well, it's still a world record. Josh, you're more of a literary guy. I think you'll enjoy it.
I do love poetry.
Okay.
Is that right?
Oh, yes.
Ass kisser.
This may have the phrase "around the corner fudge is made."
That's one of the classics.
Certainly. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
What could make Josh Arnold this happy? Well, he got all his favorite Valentines, the brand new Peacock Teal 24 karat gold dipped rose from IHateStevensinger.com. You could be as happy as Josh. Just go to IHateStevensinger.com. Get one for your Valentine.
Let's get a shot of the mustache. We have the camera in here now.
I got a before shot.
Okay,
and
now
I
we
just,
got now we got motion pictures here.
Zoom in nice and tight on this blonde beauty. Hey.
Okay, now you have. Is that mascara? What kind of makeup is that your girlfriend got for you?
This is the CoverGirl Lash Exact mascara. It can be found at stores near you.
Okay, now, Chick, are you going to apply the mascara to the stash? We'll see if it looks.
Come on, Chick.
Looks any better. What color is the mascara?
Well, it's the color of the tube, right?
No, it's not purple. It's a brown.
Okay.
Oh, that's the one.
Because your hair's kind of blondish brown.
Here's a little something for the camera.
Hey!
All right. Okay. Let's. Could we forego the? Let's get this going here. Just get the.
Okay. I'll be gentle.
You know what though?
What?
His mustache looks a lot better close up.
It does. It looks very good.
Thank you, Chick. I appreciate that.
You can't see it from far away. It's the same color as his skin.
Gentle touch.
Now, does that stuff? What if you lick your lips? Will that stuff come off? Don't just do the middle.
Am I half stashed?
Wait, I'm not doing this in the.
Now, if you get you darken it up a little bit.
That looks nice.
See,
Thank you.
Brings out the.
Give me a look.
Brings out his eyes. Look at that. Look at that.
Okay.
Then you do this.
Yeah. Pump
Okay.
it.
Bob,
Yes, sir.
remember the movie that last year was made that didn't have any speaking to it?
The Artist.
The Artist. Anybody see that? Did you see The Artist, Pat? The silent movie last year?
Silent movie?
Yeah. It was called The Artist. Won a bunch of Academy Awards.
That sounds
You
awful.
look like that guy. That's the kind of mustache you have.
An Academy Award winner, huh?
Let's take a look.
Well, it was supposed to be a mustache from the days before there were talkie films.
Right.
So it may be a little dated. Turn around. Let me see. Let me verify.
He's almost done. It's
What Picasso
actually
work over here?
looking pretty darn good. Looking pretty darn good.
Let's see.
What's my
Turn around. Oh, let's go.
Voila!
Okay, Pat McAfee. Oh, dear God.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I can see it now. It does look very romantic.
And it really does match his hair color a lot better.
Oh, my. We got a little mascara on her.
Well, wipe it
I'm
off.
sorry. Yeah, they started talking to me, and I got mad at Tom, so I can miss.
Now, do you think maybe you should go with what's the permanent dye for the mustache called? The
permanent?
Yeah, it's on all the commercials.
Not permanent.
Just for men.
Just for men, that stuff. You need the just for men.
Mm-hmm.
You think it would look like this permanent?
Sure, yeah.
No, it wouldn't be permanent. It would
It lasts
last
about
for a couple of weeks.
And then you have to reapply. And...
So for my Super Bowl TV stuff, I need to get the just for men.
Or just do it.
Yeah.
Just hit it with the mascara before you go on screen. I think it's fine the way it is.
Chick, I'd like to thank you for what you just did.
No, but then you're going to be walking around, and then you're going to be wiping your face, and half of it's going to come off.
If I was to have a cocktail right now that happened to run a little high, would the mascara run into the
I don't think so. Most mascara is like the commercials I've seen. The girls dive in.
Of course, they always it's women and it's their eyelashes that they use it for. Rarely do you see those get hit with a drink.
Mustache, yeah.
and when they do, they usually kind of tear up. I don't know how that would work at a bar, Pat.
Yeah, Pat's now trying to touch up the mustache.
Just for men.
Yeah, but then the question has to be asked: even if your mustache is dark, is it really your look? Okay. And that's where I think that comes into question.
Let me see this pair of panties with
It kind of looks like
the cushion.
Yeah, see, and it's
Is it a regular pair of panties?
God.
Oh, look at that.
More of us could fit in these. Should I try these on?
Can we see your butt right now? I mean,
sure, Bob.
well, I want to see the before and after.
Well,
I can't.
Well, she's in a skirt, though. You really can't.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know.
Okay. Do you have them on?
Monitors?
No, I don't have them on.
Well, that's really rude.
Wow, that's your big ass.
Wow, look at this. Nipper attack.
Like,
Kill it. Get him,
do you have them on?
No, your ass looks very nice. You don't need to put them on.
That's not what you
That's not what you said.
No,
You
see,
implied she had a big ass.
now.
All right, we need a before of Christy's butt. Take as long as you like, Dean. Come on, smile.
Now, do you just put them on? Are you going to put them on? Can you?
Oh, remember, Christy, the padding.
put 'em on right now.
Padding goes in the back.
Yeah,
now,
make
remember
sure you
that.
do it
Just
right.
like pant. Oh,
She's slipping them right on. So, okay, wait a second. No, she's slipping them.
She has a skirt on, so she can just put them right on.
I didn't know we were.
Okay.
Dean, get some of that while you're at. Come on, Dean.
You're not wearing.
Come on, Dean.
Are you wearing hose?
Come on, what are you, queer, Dean?
You're not wearing. You're not wearing hose, are you?
Women don't wear hoods.
Now, are you wearing? But are you wearing traditional panties right now?
Yeah, boring.
Okay.
It's Friday, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, just boring, ugly.
No, I mean, but you do have panties on because those
Yes.
haven't been laundered. You might get some.
So do you. Come on, Dean. Make love to the camera, Christy. Go for it.
Okay, now she's slipping.
you can't.
Let's allow a little bit of dignity. Christy Lee is now slipping on the booty pop
Okay, where's the cameras?
panty augmenter. What does it say on the?
Okay.
Okay, now she's. Let's see.
Now, all of a sudden, you got those on, so
now she's got the padded.
I'm
Hold
curious,
on.
if you sit down, do you feel the big cushion? Is it like being on a
No, that's me.
on lawn furniture? Oh,
Oh yeah! Oh, baby's got back. Oh wow! Looks like you've
Let's
got.
take a look at that.
Oh my God! It looks like you got a huge ass tumor. You have shelf ass.
Nice. So step out from behind the monitors.
Okay.
Let's see what.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
look at that.
she's got baby's got back now.
Well, that really does pop them out
It
there.
it really accentuates the backside of your backside.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's.
Look at that.
Probably that Chris Kraft going, oh, chugga, 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 chugga. Yes.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We've been out on the lake.
Boy,
just coming back in.
A little choppy today.
A long day. Boy, nothing makes you hungry or tires you out to being on the lake.
Oh, yeah.
Man, oh, man. That's something.
Chris Kraft. When I hear those, I always think, what?
Is there a guy named Chris Kraft or a lady named Chris Kraft? I bet there is.
There was the guy at NASA named Chris Kraft.
I thought that was Trudeau. No, is it Max? Is it Chris Kraft?
Yeah, there was. Yeah, famously.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Famously.
Remember the end of Remember the boat at the end of Some Like It Hot?
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect.
Yeah, that was great.
There's so many wonderful movies that have been made this century.
Yeah.
Well, I don't deny that. I don't know.
Didn't have time to watch them.
Try to get caught up. The larger point.
And you're
here is-
only to the 50s, and Some Like It Hot.
And who is it in Some Like It Hot that's really hitting on Jack Lemmon? Like really wants
Joey Brown.
Joey Brown.
That guy. Canadian Joey Brown.
Yeah.
At one time, very famous.
That's so.
I'm a man. Nobody's perfect.
It's very funny. Okay, I'm sorry. We were going to return to the sports desk with Chick McGee now that he's back. Have we missed anything?
What do you got over there?
A British author has broken a Guinness World Record after hosting the world's largest poetry lesson.
Oh, this sounds lovely.
We don't even get any of the we don't get any samples of the poetry. We're just told what happens. The massive lesson included 43,516 participants aged 7 to 12 from all over the UK, with several overseas schools joining the project.
So it was on Zoom, huh?
Yeah, gigantic Zoom poetry lesson.
Ms. Laura Mucha, M-U-C-H-A, successfully hosted the largest poetry lesson ever. And to kick off the literary celebration, students submitted their interpretations of the theme.
You can imagine a lot of the kids, milk, lemonade.
What do you think counts?
Oh, all right.
Sure, that sounds like a sentence fragment. It sounded like that to me. But once again, what do you think counts?
An abacus. What do you want
Question
from
mark.
us?
Yeah. I'm sure the kids had fun,
After collecting the submissions, Ms. Mucha drafted a poem that included the children's thoughts and prepared a one-of-a-kind in-person poetry lesson.
All right.
Kind of maybe someone did that Andrew Dice Clay thing, Hickory dickory dock, and the bus station. No, never mind.
What do you think counts? Why don't we find out here in this room what you think counts?
As
No.
That's the thing. It's an open question. You see, so the kids were able to weigh in what counts. And
you know what counts?
How you feel about yourself counts.
Well, how about that?
Yes.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, can we put it into poetry or what I call white rap?
There are some of the greatest poets ever are black.
I want to go home.
My Angela would like to talk to you.
I worked for a short period of time, this is true, setting poems to music. When I lived in Miami, I was trying to stick around more. And you ever see those ads, set your poems to music?
Sure.
And you're not allowed to change what they do, and you get them sent in from wherever, and they pay for it. And then I put a melody to it.
Can you give us a sample?
Yeah, I have a couple samples.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So these are lyrics submitted by the folks that want to become famous songwriters, but they need someone to write the song?
They want their poem to be a song.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah. Set poems to music.
I want to say that Elton John did this early in his career.
He did do that.
I think.
I
thought he did.
He absolutely did.
Yeah.
So this is the first one. Keep in mind, you can't change anything. It's
Okay.
there. It's there.
All right, their words.
Who has the prettiest legs around? I do. I do. Who has the loveliest evening gown? I do. I do. But life is tough, life is hard, especially here in the prison yard. Who had the tightest little buns in town? I did.
Okay. That's a good song. I can see that. That's good. Kind of a misdirection. Very good. Very good. Was it a hit?
No, was the person happy is what you're
very, very happy.
Very
Clearly didn't understand the setup.
Well, that last line there, that was past tense. He had the tightest legs.
Keep in mind, you can't change it.
Right.
I had another guy going through a divorce.
Oh, boy.
Oh, really?
And he felt bad because he had a young daughter. And he felt bad that he didn't want to make it to be her to think it was her fault.
So you had to write fresh music for this guy?
Yeah, so he sent me a poem and says, please, keep in mind, you can't change it.
Okay.
All right. This is called Dear Princess. Dear Princess, your mom and I are getting divorced. It's not your fault. Seems our marriage has run its course. We'll be here here for you and put aside our differences. That's what parents are for. Signed, love, Daddy. P.S. Your mother's a whore.
You can't change the lyrics. Little strong there at the end.
Well, it's not. It's what he wrote.
But I appreciate that you did a different melody. I thought you were going to just use the same melody for each of these ones, but no.
No, they don't
He's
all
a true
fit.
artiste.
Yeah, very good.
Tom, if I may.
Yeah.
So at the start of this, Pat explained what he was doing.
Right.
You missed that.
Very clearly, actually.
Very clearly.
No, I understand.
So, no.
People are sending you lyrics.
Yeah, and now you think it's all with the same melody.
Yeah, no.
That wasn't mentioned at all at any time during.
No, I'm admiring you. Do you have any more?
Couldn't have done it more wrong.
I think I have a lot more. I'd have to look for them. This, honestly, I'm obviously kidding here, but I did do this for a while. Yeah.
Whoa.
How much you charge? Like $10 a poem or something?
It was like $50.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I think you should be doing it now, but yeah.
Why? Yeah, why not?
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad. Yeah, I should augment.
Yeah,
my
you
salary.
should.
Yeah.
And send people your underwear if they want them, you know?
Oh, that's yeah.
I saw Josh make $300 right in front of me. Boom.
Man, it was awesome.
Well, thank you.
And didn't the husband get mad she bought your underwear?
I think he liked it a little bit.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Bit of a cuck.
Now, Christy Lee, what's coming up?
Yes, sir.
Coming up, the states with the most sightings of Bigfoot. If you're a fan of the Shamrock Shake, I have news for you.
Oh, people love that thing.
Oh, yeah. And
I do not.
You don't like the Shamrock Shake?
Mint should be outlawed.
Toothpaste only. I'm with Chick on this.
And we also have a woman who's suing because of dog pee. We'll talk about that.
Oh,
okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Interestingly enough, we got a new supercomputer out there. This is really kind of cool.
Supercomputer.
We'll find out about the world's biggest computer. And,
biggest or super?
Call it supercomputer.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it may take up more space and have more brains than anything else out there.
Yikes.
That's very, very cool. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Larry, the cable guy. Larry, good morning.
It's good to see you. But I gotta tell you, I had a horrible nightmare
Last night?
last night.
Really?
Before I come in here, I dreamt I drank the world's largest margarita. And woke up this morning, there was salt on the toilet lid. Thank God I didn't eat the worm in there, I'll tell you that much. I tell you what, I was madder than a skinhead watching the Jeffersons. I tell you what.
Buckeye fans, Ohio State Buckeyes celebrate the victory. If you're still basking in the glow of Ohio State's win and the college football championships, we've got something special just for you. It's a full-sized, officially licensed college football playoff national championship football, priced at just $129.95. Available only at Nyco Sports. Call 800-345-2868 or go online at nycosports.com. That's NIKCO sports.com.
Matt Kirshen is with us in the studio, and Matt is from London, England.
That's right. Hello, governor.
I never knew he spoke like that. I had no idea until I came over here.
You talk funny, don't you?
I've been doing it wrong for over 20 years. Like, hello, how are you? I'm just a friendly chimney sweep. Cool, blimey, Mary Poppins. Let's have a tea party on the ceiling.
That's right.
The real joy of doing this, by the way, is I could do this impression in front of Americans, and half of you cannot tell the difference between my normal accent and the funny one. I know that because I've done that voice in the middle of gigs, and I can just be there going, hello, how are you? And then I don't get this joke at all. I do not see what he's doing. He said some things in an English accent, and then he said some more things in an English accent. How is this comedy? Please explain to me.
We're talking with Matt Kirshen. He is from London, Did you grow up in the city of London?
I grew up on the outskirts of London, yeah.
Suburbs, if you will?
Suburbs. Very suburban.
Scotland, yeah.
No,
I love the city's name. Hampshire on the Fortnight or something.
What's the name of the town you were in?
I was in Northwood, which is very unimpressive.
Oh, no. Does
and
that
then
go?
Watford, then Stanmore.
Is that on the subway or tube line?
It just is. It's just on the
like
very edge.
The very
of it.
fringe.
The very fringe.
Is it near Sherwood?
It is nowhere near Sherwood. I'm sorry.
Could you please live near someplace we can, fantasize?
Have you ever seen
Sherwood Forest?
Have you ever seen Daffy Duck as Robin Hood? Isn't that hilarious?
That's the greatest.
Every day. That's just my life back home.
So did you go into one of those all-boys schools where you have to wear a little suit every day? Or?
Oh yeah, and you have to play rugby and
Dude, if you let them keep going, they're gonna ask if you know Harry Potter. Defend yourself, sir.
Hi, this is Pat Godwin from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com, check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Today, a little bit of an issue, something a little minor. Christy has a new boyfriend. She's officially announced the arrival of her new boyfriend.
He just got here. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
she ordered him online. Yeah, come on.
No, I mean, you've been seeing this guy, and now suddenly it's okay.
We can go with it. Yeah,
we're going with it. It's official. And the reason we had to go with it is because this guy's name is Tom, my name, and there was some confusion behind the scenes. Christy,
I'm the only one named. I'm the original Tom.
Well, no, but Christy was telling stories. She'd go, this weekend, Tom and I did something, and she would
I'd have to
tell about some exotic adventure they had, and I'd have to clarify that I had no part of this.
There has been some speculation on the show that Tom and I might be seeing each other this Tom,
but
and
it's
that's
not.
totally
Tom.
not true.
So you have boyfriend Tom, and then I will be plaintiff Tom. I think.
How about Boss Tom?
I like that.
Taking it off here, Boss Tom.
But see, since he's your man, he should be Major Tom, and then I would be Minor Tom.
Oh, that's nice.
That way, since he's like the guy, you're major dude. Yeah. We'll have to settle on something. I kind of like work Tom versus play Tom, or day Tom versus night Tom. But then sometimes you see him during the day, like on a Saturday. You probably let him in, I assume, during the day.
No, he stays chained to the tree, Tom. He's not allowed in.
Sometimes we have lunch, I think there's a Starbucks in town that thinks that we're having an affair. It's great.
Really?
Yeah, it's great. Because you know how we meet at the same Starbucks occasionally. And,
I see.
The people that work there kind of give you that look like,
Well, that's because he's facing them, and when you look away, he makes funny faces with his lips.
That's probably true.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
the
sure
standard.
That's what it is, yeah.
Don't ever do that again. Keep your tongue in your mouth.
Sorry. That's a really creepy
That was like a lizard,
what was that? I missed
snake.
it.
No, you don't want to see it.
Let's just say Chick is the employee at Starbucks.
Yes.
And then I am facing them, sitting at the table.
And I'm sitting with my back to
You're
them.
sipping some annoying exotic
Don't
drink.
show me your tongue again, please.
And as soon as you look away,
and then he goes with his tongue, implying.
creepy pink thing come out of his face.
Thanks, Kevin.
Is that right? I love that story, by the way.
Is that
That's a complicated story involving Jimmy Pardo. What was I saying? I'm out of time.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
That's right, Chick. And Valentine's Day is almost here, but you can still get Steven Singer Jewelers 24-karat gold-dipped roses in time. And that's with free shipping. Shop now only at IHateStevenSinger.com.
There's Ace Cosby, that joke of the day coming right down the pike.
We can get to that in just a second. I got a couple letters we got to get.
Chick here at the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios. I have a couple letters as well.
Okay, well, do you mind if I go first? Because this one,
if you can find them, you can go first.
I got them right here.
I'm holding them in my hand.
I'm trying to remember if this is a Chick McGee thing or a Bob thing. Did you ever put bells on your inside of your door so your dog could go over and hit the bells when they had to go out?
That was Bob's thing, I think. Yeah.
And I mentioned that the other day.
I know a lot of people who do that, actually.
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
I could do it for one of my dogs, and she would adjust it to where she likes it, and then she would retie it and look at me and point and say, "That's the way you do it." And then there's my Golden, who would do anything.
Yeah. Mr. Fletcher will wake me up sometimes. So I'll be asleep, and all of a sudden I'll feel a paw. And it's Fletcher wanting to go outside. But
get the peanut butter.
Apparently this works. And I've received several letters about this, and we were talking about this. They call it tinkle bells. They're sleigh bells. Put them on the doorknob, and our, quote, handsome little man touches them with his nose every time he has to go out and potty.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you, Bruce. Yeah, that's a great idea.
There's a lady on Instagram, I forget what her handle is, but she's I think there are a bunch of people who've done this I'm guessing after they saw what she did. She has these buttons on the floor that have words on the buttons, and if the dog steps on the button, it says the word.
Wow. So it'll say food or water?
It says food or water, but her dog goes, "Where's Dad?"
Oh.
And the mom will go upstairs, and the dog turns around and goes upstairs. It's unbelievable how many words this dog knows.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, I think mine would be going food,
Dinner,
treat, lunch, food, pet me, food.
My cats will wake me up just to wake me up. Yeah.
Is that right?
They don't go out. They have a litter box.
Yeah.
They have food and water.
Yeah.
They just... he's had enough.
Let's go.
We were talking about the puppy bowl, which got us on this topic again.
Oh yeah.
And we saw some scenes from it. Such some beautiful dogs, including a little three-legged guy having a good time.
Yes.
Got this photograph. I don't know if you can see it. This is a dog from the back. You can see the dog is watching the big screen TV.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
This comes to us. The show is called Too Cute on Animal Planet. This is our dog, Rihanna, watching TV. Thank you, Ron, for that.
Dogs will jump out at the TV when, dogs are running through a commercial or, they think it's real. Oh, yeah.
It's always funny if you have a speaker that's not right on the TV and the dog barks and all of a sudden your dog looks over to the left over there. Where's the dog?
Or they run through the TV and they look to see where to go.
Have you seen the Golden who sees Darth Vader on TV for the first time?
I did see that.
And she dives underneath the covers.
Well, we asked this question, and I forget who got mad at me for asking it, but
could be anybody.
During the Super Bowl, how many commercials will use classic rock songs? And there'll be a lot of them, but also I wonder how many commercials will use animals. Now, the rumor is that there is going to be a Budweiser commercial with the Clydesdales again.
I told you that. I don't know if that's true.
Oh, okay.
I was not mad that you asked, that you said, yeah, there'll probably be commercial. I was mad that you asked Kostaki if he would be taking notes on how many commercials had classic rock.
I think I was directing him to take notes so we'd have something to talk about next week.
It was an upsetting command.
Okay.
Well, you don't think you'll have anything to talk about? The game's going to be that bad?
No.
Okay.
So you asked Kostaki when he called in to give his NFL report, which he has material prepared for.
Yep.
You asked him if he was going to watch the Super Bowl and take notes and copy down what the commercials were.
I wonder if he was going to watch it by himself so he could actually focus on the game and not be. But no, you're going to watch it by yourself, right? So
I always watch it by myself.
Hey, same for you?
The next day.
The next day?
Well, yeah, the man has a sleep. He sleeps when he...
Jason, have you had a chance to make that noose? I'm going to go outside.
You know what? Tom?
Okay. The next day alone.
Tom brings up a good point. I've been approaching this Ace situation the wrong way. I'm just going to take myself.
Control what you can.
Yes. Grant me the serenity, and this is genius.
Yeah.
I was
stay
thinking
right
about
there, buddy.
The term classic rock this morning. I was driving in and I heard the Offspring song come out and play.
Mm-hmm.
You got to keep them separated. And on the station, in parentheses, it had the year it came out listed, 1994.
Yeah.
And that is,
wow.
The song is 31 years old. I mean, that's an oldie.
Yeah.
Now, what would that be a good song for?
A lot of things.
A lot of things.
What would keep them separated?
Laundry
What would the
stuff.
A brassiere?
Jeez.
That's funny.
Hang on a second. Would you say yes?
A brassiere?
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it keeps them separated.
Yeah, like an anti-cleavage.
Maybe an eyebrow razor. You know, you trim the hair in between.
Yeah. If you're not familiar with that song, this is the best part. That is a great song.
Yeah, I love The Offspring. Love it.
It'll be interesting to see. So many songs, and there'll be a lot of hip hop and a lot of stuff in the commercials. But there will be. I'm trying. What's the one right now? Grand Funk.
Oh, Grand Funk.
Yeah.
Closer to Home.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great song. That's in a commercial now. But speaking of Ace, this is the perfect time for that palate cleanser starring Ace Cosby.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
I missed you, chick.
Yes?
What's the best way to get a date for Valentine's Day?
I don't know, Ace. What's the best way to get a date for Valentine's Day?
Look at a calendar.
Ooh.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
I have been kicked in the balls.
That's hilarious.
Ace's joke. Ace's joke of the day brought to you by Sleep Number. Sleep better together. Save 50% on the new Sleep Number limited edition smart bed for a limited time, exclusively at a Sleep Number
That
store.
joke wouldn't be hilarious if you told it in the middle of a pie fight.
Oh, I love that game. Have you ever played the game with the whipped cream and you...
Pie fight?
The nieces and nephews love it.
Oh, I love that. We play that at the lake.
And the trick is, the trick is, by the way, having filmed a couple of commercials getting pies in the face.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the trick is to use like Ready Whip or a whip.
Sure.
You don't want to use shaving cream.
Too thin?
Stings.
Oh, I see.
Because typically,
Well, Ready Whip, it's not going to stay.
Yeah, you got to have a lot of it handy.
Not long at all.
But it's good to kind of go.
You punk! Why would you ever do that to us?
Do your kids have Pie Face, the game?
I don't know. What is it?
It's a pie face game, and you don't know if you're
Wait a
going to
minute.
get smacked in the face with whipped cream or
Christy, but Tom is very interested in what you're saying because he said, I don't know, what is
not. Never
it?
mind. They would love it. You would love it.
Okay, we play a lot of games. I'm not
There's
familiar
a
with that one.
timer and there's this lever that and when it goes off, it hits whoever's.
Oh, I got to get
face.
this.
Yes, you do.
It sounds good.
It is kind of badass.
Okay, now, do we have a couple more sports stories?
No, we've got a letter from Debbie. My poor cat, Debbie says. His name is Hank.
Hi, Hank.
Every time you say Hank, he comes running looking for who's calling him.
Hank's a good boy.
We were talking about the fabulous TV show with the unbelievable Dick Cowman and Hank.
And there truly is a great novel about it out there. I'm not kidding.
Okay.
By
and I
Thomas
hope
Malin, I think it is.
I hope Debbie's cat's okay because she lives in Springfield, Ohio. So I hope the cat's still there.
Jason, did you ever find the theme song to Hank? No, we didn't find it. Okay, I thought we were. I'll dig it up for tomorrow.
My science teacher's wife tells me that you can tell the color of the eggs a chicken will lay by looking at the color of their earlobes.
Chickens have earlobes.
I don't know what that means.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm with you on that. All of this, but
that means the chicken's ears can get pierced. Outside.
That's how you tell them apart. What color earrings they're wearing.
Hey, look at that one. It's gay.
Left is right, right?
Wrong ear.
For chickens.
Okay.
I have kind of a sports.
Can you pierce a cock's ear?
Yeah, it's called a Prince Albert.
Yeah, right through the head of it. He's taking credit for that. See him? Did you see him?
What I liked that you guys kind of missed earlier was, hey, Jason, were you able to dig up the Hank theme? Oh, no, you weren't? I'll find it. Get it for tomorrow.
Oh, Pat said he found it. I thought you told him.
I said it to him. He found the same thing. It's the beginning of the show, but there's no song.
There's no song. There's no
I'll find it. I'll have it tomorrow. And Jason just lightly shook his head.
No, I thought that Pat had it. Okay, if I find it, how much? If I find it, $100.
You know,
you owe me.
If anybody can find something on the internet, it's Tom.
It's a great show. That's Hank.
Everybody should be ready for some sort of power outage across the western United States.
Well, we got the computer to do it. We'll talk about that coming up in just a few minutes.
And I'm going to tell you about Prize Picks, the big, giant, huge game, the most important football game of our lives is coming up Sunday, and it's your last chance to get in on the action. Prize Picks. The app is really simple to use. Just pick 2 or more players across any sport, pick more or less on their projection, and you could win up to 1,000 times your money. Join Prize Picks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app, available to play in more than 40 states, including California and Texas. And Prize Picks giving away a free pick for the big game where a quarterback will only need to throw 1 yard to win. Go to prizepicks.com or just download the Prize Picks app today and use code TOM and get $50 in bonus promo funds instantly when you play $5. That's code TOM on Prize Picks. Get $50 in bonus promo funds instantly when you play $5. Win or lose, you'll get $50 in credits for just playing, guaranteed. Prize Picks, run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
All right. Have some fun with Prize Picks. Coming up, we're going to talk with Dr. Sadie Allison. Now, Christy, you're familiar with Sadie's work.
Yes.
She has a PhD in sexy stuff. And she has a store called Tickle Kitty that specializes in adult toys, appropriate for this time of year. By the way, I have a little surprise for you guys coming up in just a few minutes. Oh, wait a minute. There it is. This is the TV show Hank's theme song.
I got it only in one left channel.
Yeah, well, I'll adjust it for when we come back. We'll do this in a while down the road. Now, when we come back, like I said, it'll be Dr. Sadie Allison. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
I feel like I'm watching the dating game.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
And here they are. From Columbus, Ohio. He's an inveterate masturbator. What? He's trying to grow a beard and thinking of a radio name. It's Chuck Michaels.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everybody.
Okay.
Wasn't this for T-Berry gum or something? Didn't they use that?
They may
T-Berry
have.
Shuffle.
Now,
right?
was that indeed the dating game, or was
that
the
newlywed game? The lonely. No, the lonely.
It sounded
Bulls? No,
like
what
one
was
of
the
them. I
dating
don't
game?
know.
There. Is this it? Yeah, this is the dating game.
And here they are.
He's an obsessive compulsive from Midwestern United States. He likes collecting things and telling people what to do.
Including
Ladies and
children
gentlemen,
and dogs.
They love shiny objects.
and he's just now.
He's a member of the Black Panther Party.
I didn't expect that one coming.
He didn't. And a confirmed bachelor. All right, now here they
He's
are.
fathered 9 children. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Tom Griswold.
Yeah, that's where you come around the partition. Okay.
Now this
We
is
have
where you
to,
go, bachelor number one.
hey, if I
I'm
was all greasy,
bachelorette number one.
If I were a bush, what
if I
kind of
drop some
bush
food on the
would it
floor,
be?
how many seconds before you eat it?
Dear Allie, my boyfriend has a backward spoon taped to the front side of his computer. I didn't know what it was, and I looked at. He said it was a gaming thing. I didn't know what it was, and it turns out it's to see if anyone's behind him.
Right.
Sure.
Mhm.
Is
What?
this normal,
Yeah.
or is he going into some really dark areas of the internet?
No,
Should I be concerned?
we can't say he's going into dark areas of the internet necessarily, but he wants to know if you're coming in the room.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a rearview mirror on your computer.
Kids, yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Convex.
But doesn't that? But it's so awkward looking. Why not just go buy a small? Yeah,
they make mirrors.
Yeah, I don't know why you would do this.
The spoon thing just looks so
Unless
bizarre.
you're into cocaine.
Well, I guess a mirror is obvious what you're doing. A spoon, you can. Make
seems even. No, but there's no logical explanation for.
He just lied and said it had to do something with gaming. So she's
Is
like,
there a chance it does and we just are unaware?
Like
in case he has his headphones on and he can't see you.
Right, he wants to know.
Scared.
there you go.
But again, a mirror would do the same.
Right.
Right.
But you can always
Maybe he's
army
cheap.
crawl in to try to catch him one day. Like, aha!
But I hate having someone behind me when I'm using my. It doesn't matter what I'm doing on my computer. I can't stand it when someone's in back of me.
And don't you instantly become the most misspelly person when somebody is standing behind you? Like you just cannot
You have
type
to take
right.
12
And then-
tries.
I've been thinking of keeping a ruler here.
A ruler?
Yeah. So when someone grabs my mouse behind me, I go.
Who grabs your mouse?
Does that happen often?
Oh,
Who the hell comes over there and grabs
No
your
one.
mouse?
That never happens.
Oh, all right.
You must be talking about at home.
Yeah, never.
Oh.
Of course not. Yes.
Yeah.
Don't you hate that then?
Yeah, that would annoy me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't no way to
But
live,
that is
boy.
an extreme measure to tape a spoon to see who's back there. It does seem like you're maybe doing something odd on the computer if you're that concerned about someone creeping up.
Right.
But yeah, but it may be perfectly valid though. Also, you may have it again. It may be because if you've got headphones on, you don't want to be shocked.
Your opponent noobs. It's really loud.
Yeah.
That could
I like Ozzy's idea of army crawling in, though. Yeah, take a
Just
look
try
at
it.
yourself. He'll never know.
If he gets really upset, then it's like, well, I was just being silly. What are you getting defensive about?
And then he can take a quick picture of you and just send you right off to the nut house. That'd be great. Yeah.
Now, Josh,
She sneaks in on her belly to spy on me.
Now
That
that we've
seems
learned
nice.
this, Josh, explain why do you have a fork taped to your
Taped to your what?
taped to your computer screen
so that I can eat. Say it again.
Say it again.
Louder. So that I can eat while I'm looking
Josh,
at porn.
why do you have a pizza cutter?
Oh, the amount of enjoyment Tom's
So that I
getting
can
out of
cut
this.
the pizza I want to eat.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Josh Arnold's there.
Hi there.
Christy Lee,
Hi.
Pat Godwin, Ace Cosby. Hey, I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom. We have a special guest.
We are going to be
Don't
joined
we?
by Dr. Sadie Allison in a matter of seconds.
There she is.
Oh,
She's
there
here.
she is. I don't know if she can hear us.
Hi, Sadie.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, very good, very good. And Sadie, I've just been handed a box full of toys. Now these are how do I word this delicately? Adult toys.
Yes.
For the bedroom. And Dr. Sadie Allison has a PhD in naughty things, and she also has a store called Tickle Kitty. And this would be an interesting option for Valentine's Day. Do you, Sadie, offhand, do you happen to know, are these purchased more by men for women or vice versa? Any numbers on that?
It's everybody. It used to be more women, but nowadays there's so many wonderful toys for men and couples to use together that it's everybody.
And for Valentine's Day, for example, do you have a suggestion on if someone were to buy, say, which and we'll get to this in just a second. This is entitled Scooch, which I believe is the guitar player for James Taylor.
Really?
Oh, that was Cooch. Sorry, Danny Korchmar. If one were to buy this, and then how do you recommend presenting it on Valentine's Day?
Well, first of all, Valentine's Day is the perfect occasion because it gives you a reason to actually bring something new into the bedroom. And sometimes it's great to just kind of surprise your lover in the middle of the intimate session, if you will, and just say, hey, honey, I heard Dr. Sadie on the Bob and Tom show. They talked about this couple's ring that's supposed to give you extra pleasure while we're making up.
I see.
Thought I'd give it a try.
Now, do you wrap it? I mean, it's like
It's nice if you just pull it out from under the pillow.
like a little,
Sure. Yeah, you don't want to slow any momentum.
you know, like coitus interruptus packages. Okay, so I've got this thing. You mind if I? This is once again. This is called the Scooch. SKOOCH. Sounds kind of Northern European.
And it's a vibrating couple's ring. It's wearable by the man.
Okay.
And what's so great about
Now, Christy, do you want to describe this thing? It's purple.
It's purple, and it has a ring on it.
A rubbery. It's like a rubbery.
That goes around the.
there she has one, and it has like what looks like two vibrating devices.
This
on
looks
either
like
side,
a paddle wheel.
Paddle wheel.
Like
you would see on a riverboat.
Sure.
Mark Twain.
So I'm assuming that
pleasure fins. So this is
Pleasure
actually
fins.
for the woman's pleasure button, so that she's getting the stimulation she needs while he's having his fun too.
And there's a little thing on the side that
does it vibrate?
It does.
Yeah.
Hold in the button.
And, I have to hold it in. Okay, and then there it goes. Yikes! Let me put it next to them. You can hear it in the microphone. Maybe buzzing. And then these are most of these contemporary toys in this field are all non-battery powered. They're all rechargeable. Is that correct?
Yeah, nowadays most of the toys are USB rechargeable, which makes it really convenient.
Is it by chance USB-C? That'd be funnier. Or
I think everything's USB-C now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay. So this one, this is sort of for lady and gent, and I think the presentation's important.
It's a couple's toy, as she said.
Yeah.
Now,
And that's what's nice too. If you're a guy introducing toys for the first time, it's really nice to start with a toy that you can use together at the same time, and that makes it a little more comfortable. This is actually one of the items in the Feel the Love Valentine kit I have this year.
Oh.
And is this is the Scooch Grape? It says.
I think it's time for our disclaimer here. Once again, Tom expressing opinions, and what you should do with these items should not be followed by anyone, living or dead.
Okay, we're speaking.
He doesn't know what to do with any of it.
We're speaking with Dr. Sadie Allison. She has a PhD.
And what do you have, Tom? I don't want to touch your no-no place.
Now, Sadie is
my God.
Sadie is the proprietress, if you will, of a place called Tickle Kitty. Okay, Sadie, I don't know if you can see. I'm holding this thing. It looks kind of like a small shoe.
Let me see.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I can see on the screen.
Small shoe.
Yeah, if you have a very serious bunion.
Maybe a dog bone. Or...
I would say this is about 6 inches long. It's, again, very rubbery. What's this guy called?
So this is called the Joy Rider. It's for the ladies.
Okay. Well, and I suppose this could be for a fellow.
Yeah, that's true too. So it has two different vibrating functions, one for the front and one for the back, and it is a ride and grind.
Oh, that is really, that's going to be really stimulating.
Yeah.
It is.
You know, like a good lecture. It was so stimulating.
Oh, here we go.
There's two little buttons in the back.
The Joy Rider.
Yeah, so if you hold the button in a few seconds, it'll turn on, and there's two different vibrators, one for the front and one for her back door.
Okay. All right. So this isn't, this is like, I see you sort of sit on this rather than, this is not what one would call an insertable.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
Now, Sadie, is the mound for the front or the back, and the rigid part, is that for the?
This would be the front.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. However, it feels good. You can sit on it either way.
Okay.
Nice. And it's a really soft, hygienic silicone, which most of the toys are these days. They're made with really high quality, body safe, soft, smooth silicone, so they feel really nice on the skin.
And easy to clean, and yeah.
I assume these aren't dishwasher safe, though, with being that they're electric.
Yeah, I wouldn't. You don't need to with the silicone.
Yeah, okay. But you'd want to wash this.
Yes.
Well, of course. Use soap and water and air dry.
Yeah.
Just let it sit and dry. Yep.
Okay.
I think that's going to be a fan favorite. It's going to be a big hit. Yeah.
The joy
Okay.
rider.
Once again, we're speaking with Dr. Sadie Allison from Tickle Kitty, and I'm looking at this for the first time also.
Yeah. What is that?
This is it's about the size of a flashlight, but it looks like it's got a little Martian guy.
The bunny bliss?
It's clear. It's missile shaped, if you will.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's got some bunny ears.
The bunny
kind of on-
bliss.
And you said it had a Martian on
This
top?
little guy here.
Is that right?
Yeah, that little guy, like a little fella up there.
And that's an insertable, Tom. But it also takes care of the pleasure button.
That's right.
What's going on
Josh,
here?
You're so good with the toys. I love it. Hold the this top button in for a few seconds to turn it on.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go. I'm holding her in. And
and now there's a button on the bottom here.
okay.
Does the top circle around?
Yeah, this one. I think. Oh, wait a minute. It's on now. There we go.
All right.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, now it's.
Oh, it thrusts.
It's,
Look at that.
Wow.
Oh, my.
Whoa.
Plunges in and out.
Yeah, it looks like those springs in your car when you're going over a.
Your shocks?
This is so effective. That thrusting part will hit the Grafenberg spot while the bunny ears work the pleasure button.
That's right.
You're going to get.
That's my favorite album, Grafenberg Zeppelin. Wasn't that the?
This is the Calex Bunny Bliss, and it's such a great toy because it's the most popular feature today that women like, aside from the 60-second orgasm womanizer we'll get to. But this self-thrusting is really enjoyable, and it's the number one feature women are asking
Now,
for.
the 60-second organizer, I understand you can also make a really good smoothie with that. It's very quick.
She's talking about the womanizer, yes.
Womanizer.
The womanizer
Yeah, not
is...
the organizer. We're not 60-second organizer. We're not at the container store or a desk.
This one I really can't even show. It's so graphic. Can you see what I'm holding up, Sal? It's Sadie. It's the PDX.
Yeah, we have to be careful.
Yeah, this
with
is
that
called
one.
the headliner.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's vulvular.
Yeah. That's it.
That's the Holland
That's
Tunnel
the
right
part
there.
probably shouldn't hold up.
They don't call that the octopus mouth?
Look at this skin. It's like lifelike skin.
It sure
You gotta
is,
touch
yeah.
it. Mom, I need you to touch it over there.
So it's kind of like a.
It even has razor burn.
Tom, you got to touch it. Touch it.
Yeah.
Ironically, it's still in the box.
Got to go to the bathroom.
Oh, boy, I'm literally reaching into the box. And
That is. What?
yeah, and that is.
You remember that, Tom?
Wow, that is awkward, isn't it?
This is a.
Let me have that one. I'm going to F it right here on the internet.
Oh, Josh. So I just
doubled
turned
on
it
dare
on.
you.
It's still still on my
It has
TV. Yeah, sure is.
That is right
It's
out
a
there.
men's pleasure toy,
Yes, sure
as you
is.
can see.
Yes, sir.
Really soft, lifelike skin. So you can see me squeezing it.
Yeah, it's lifelike.
And
all
it
right.
has.
And it looks like it's wearing a hat. What is that red thing? It looks like a baseball cap upside down.
That is actually a new feature for the bouncing boys.
Yes, it cradles them.
That's why I love this toy because it actually.
I see.
That's a little pleasure tray that vibrates.
What? And it looks as though it's squeezing. It's tensing
It is.
up.
I'm not moving my hands. It's pulling it in.
Now, is this
Like a
thing
hungry horse?
Is this thing electrified or is this just on its own?
Horse eating a carrot.
Sadie, is this thing electrified? I can't. I still
What do you mean
have.
electrified? There's a power
electrified.
source to it. Yes.
Yeah, so it's vibrating also inside.
Wow.
And it's got this suction feature.
Hey, yeah, and it kind of tenses up like she sneezed.
Okay, what's this thing? What's this thing called again?
It's called the headliner.
Okay, I get it. Okay, very good, very good. We're speaking once again with.
I've seen uncomfortable men before. That is an uncomfortable man.
Right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Need something?
Yeah.
Now,
he's allergic to pleasure.
Josh,
Yes.
Josh, let's just say you had one of these headliners.
Okay.
Where would you keep it in your home?
A dresser drawer.
Would you put it in in the original box that has all the info on it, or would you put it in something more discreet?
You mean, would you try to hide it or
No, you
not care?
I'm a childless man, so I would just keep it in the package it came in.
Maybe soaking in formaldehyde.
Now, do you have don't you have a lady that comes by occasionally to clean your house?
If so, there wouldn't be any dresser drawer cleaning.
Well, they might snoop it around.
Oh, no, no, that's not a concern of mine.
Okay, very good. Now, once again, we are speaking with Dr. Sadie Allison, and she is, as I said earlier, the proprietress of a place called Tickle Kitty that features all this stuff. There's a couple of other things here on my list, but before we get to that, what's your status now? Are you still a single gal out there in the world of dating?
I am single. And I've been having fun dating. It's definitely an interesting time, that dating apps. So one of the things I usually do is after I have some good communication through text, I always make sure I speak to the person on the phone.
That's good.
Because you can tell within 5 or 10 seconds right away if you have a good chemistry and that you can communicate, there's listening and questions. But then there's bad dates too, and I think everybody has those, even myself. And there can be some quite interesting situations that come about.
Do you let them know what you do?
That's what I was going to ask.
I don't at the beginning, because a lot of guys will make judgments, or they'll be intimidated, or they'll make assumptions. So I like people to just get to know me for me, and then I spring that out after a few days.
What's the movie with the guy with all the ties, Josh?
Guy with all the ties.
Guy with all the ties.
Yeah, 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh,
yeah. Didn't.
I don't know why we didn't get it from that clue. Yeah.
Isn't that I didn't read that.
I read the books, but I didn't see the movie.
Isn't it about he has 50 gray ties or something? Isn't that the whole thing? But the larger point here is, didn't he have like this room with all kinds of...
the red room?
Bondage and role play.
Right. And I'm just kind of... I'm imagining in your house or apartment, do you walk in and there's like the history of dildology or something up on the wall?
I've got a few good drawers going, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Wow.
How long do you wait before you start opening those drawers with a new partner?
I feel it out.
Okay.
Everybody's different, and any new lover that you have, you want to start over with, because what your past partner liked, your new one might not. So you really want to go slowly and explore.
Please tell me that as a sense of humor, you have like a 3-foot-long, terrifying phallus. You reach under the bed and pull this thing out, dust it off, and go,
the episiotomy 7000.
This is for you. I'm going to strap this on.
Put on Steely Dan's peg.
Well, Sadie, it's always a great pleasure to speak to you.
Yes.
And once again, we've reviewed 4 of these.
Yeah, there's 9 fun items in the Feel the Love Valentine kit.
There's also, Christy, I think you have the womanizer Liberty.
Mm-hmm.
I know this was one of your favorite toys, the womanizer.
So
this is...
That thing looks like a Christmas bulb.
Yeah, it does.
It's kind of shiny, and is that made of metal?
It's chrome.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, is the object to suck the chrome off of it?
No.
Is to practice?
It does have some air to it, though. It's
Oh yeah,
you put your fingertip on that.
If you hold in the plus button, Christy, it'll turn on. And it's got 8 different levels of suction. So this is the world famous toy that offers the 60-second Big O for women.
I have purchased these for my girlfriend. Sadie knows because I've bought them from her. They are a big hit.
You got them for your girlfriend?
I did.
Tom, why don't you get your guy friend one of those big sleeves there?
I wouldn't. Headliners for everybody.
That's right. Thank you. Hey, Tom, I want to tell you, I was just using that gift last night.
That would be kind of awkward, I think, presenting it to a fellow friend. But
well, that's why girls and guys are different. Girls are appreciative. Guys are just freaked out.
Your friends love that, though, huh?
Hand us each one and go, here, go screw yourself.
Literally.
Boom.
Yeah, my friends really love
They love that.
Yeah.
60 seconds?
And remember, fellas, if a lady wants to introduce toys into the bedroom, it's because she wants to enjoy them with you. It's
Right, you're not a replacement.
She's not excluding you at all.
No.
It's a great experience.
Exactly. And that's why they're called bedroom accessories. You might use a tool. You have tools for cooking, for cars, for everything. So these are just fun tools to add excitement to your relationship, not to take anything away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you, Sadie. Here's another one called the Snug Plug.
Oh.
Well, this box is pretty large. I hope we got a lot of packaging around it. Oh, there you go. She's got one right there. Well, thanks, Sadie. That's great.
I wanted to tell, can I share this crazy story about a bad date?
If it's quick, go ahead. Sure.
It's quick. So I was on a date with this guy. Everything was going great. We were at dinner for a couple hours. And then I gave him a bottle of my Go Love CBD serum because we were exchanging products. And he takes, so this is the Go Love. So he takes it and he squirts some on his fingers and he goes, "Oh, this feels just like my, how can I say this? My pre-dribble."
Oh, okay.
And I said, "Oh my God, are you serious?" I couldn't believe that he would say that on a first date at a classy dinner.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you are handing him a lubricant.
Well, you could say
hey, listen,
it feels nice.
Yes, exactly.
I like to.
Or it's very slippery.
Yes.
I like to order the creme brulee before I get my butt.
Check, please.
So needless to say, I was kind of grossed out.
Okay, Sadie. Once again, it's Tickle Kitty. Thanks very much, Sadie Allison.
Thanks, you guys. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Bye, Sadie.
And you can read the reviews. That's what I thought interesting. These are all reviewed online. That'd be an interesting job. How was work today, Sarah? Oh, unbelievable.
I'm walking funny, aren't I?
Well, I had to get this barrel of samples. I had to get those out of here.
Why the wheelchair? Well, the AccuCrack 4000. It's a little too big. Speaking of cracks, we have a scientific story about butts.
Yeah, we do.
Coming up. I'm not kidding. It's really interesting. I can also tell you, since we were just reminded about Valentine's Day, that Valentine's Day is also very special for Steven Singer Jewelers. We've been talking to Steven about this for quite some time, and I can tell you that a bunch of great stuff, including, of course, diamond jewelry. There's also some stuff for the kids. I got my one little girl a little paw. It's a paw necklace, very cool. And of course, Stephen is really hot right now on these roses. They're right there. There's one over there. It's a actual real rose dipped in 24 karat gold. It's the brand new Valentine's Day rose from Steven Singer Jewelers. This time it's kind of they call it peacock teal, got kind of a Caribbean feel, and it will last forever. And of course, it has Steven Singer's famous lifetime guarantee. And of course, so does all the jewelry. Check out the catalog online at IHateStevenSinger.com. That rose, by the way, $79. Also, don't forget the beautiful At Last bracelet.
And they've got gorgeous earrings. I was checking those out yesterday. Really nice.
Yeah, and I got those. It's a great catalog online, so you can check it out, see what you think. IHateStevenSinger.com. Famous for free shipping, by the way. If you don't like it, free shipping both directions, but you're going to like it. And also, I'll remind you that pretty much guaranteed, if you make an order any day before 2 o'clock Eastern time, it's going to go out the door that day. And he's got a bunch of folks standing by right now to make sure that you get your Valentine's Day gift on time. It's IHateStevenSinger.com. Diamonds, his specialty, and roses, perhaps both together. A nice bracelet hanging from the rose, and you'll be a big hero. Remember, Valentine's Day is on a Friday.
Yeah, a week from tomorrow.
Extra pressure. You don't want to blow it on Friday and have a very unpleasant weekend, and there'll be no football to watch, so you're SOL. Now, when we come back, we do have this interesting story about the human buttocks and how men and women are watching it. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Buckeye fans, Ohio State Buckeyes celebrate the victory. If you're still basking in the glow of Ohio State's win and the college football championships, we've got something special just for you. It's a full-sized, officially licensed college football playoff national championship football, priced at just $129.95. Available only at Nyco Sports. Call 800-345-2868 or go online at nycosports.com. That's NIKCO sports.com.
Okay, let's go see Bob and Tom.
Yeah!
You can't say it on the air. Trust me. Not the way you want to do it. I've been over this 100 times. If you say that, we're going to get a fine.
We're not going to get a fine. The average idiot's going to perceive it as the noun.
No. We can't do that. You can't say that on the air.
It has no meaning as a verb, whereas my term can be taken two ways. That's why the joke has a joke.
No, you can't do that.
Kids, let me just ask you this. Am I right? The only way to make this joke funny, you've got to use the word cornhole.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
If you want to create a sex act of some sort, because there's a whole bunch of them.
They're
out
kind
there.
of internet sex acts.
Yeah.
I don't think they really are sex acts.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anyone out
don't do
there
that.
with doing the dirty Sanchez.
I'm enjoying that they are.
What is it?
Might be out there
What
too
is it?
much.
The Puerto Rican taco punch. What is it again?
That's a good one. Why don't you add that in there?
What's the one
Puerto
you're-
Rican
No, Bob's got the song. Bob did all the research.
There's a lot. There's the
Bob got his
Alabama-
Nobel on this song.
The Alabama Hot Pocket.
The Alabama Hot
is
Pocket.
one of
Shanghai Surprise.
My favorite. So when I found out what it was, I really thought about pulling it from the song. It's so disgusting.
Oh, I don't want to
With the Alabama Hot Pocket.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's not good.
But do you remember the formula here? You take the city you were born in, and then, Chick, what do you add?
Your favorite kitchen utensil?
Or candy bar.
Or candy bar,
I guess.
Okay. Dear Bob and Tom, I was born in Walnut Creek, California. Sounds like a great place.
It is.
As a kid, my favorite candy was Fun Dip.
Oh, yeah. Fun Dip.
The Walnut Creek Fun Dip.
I don't know what those are.
It's like a stick, and it comes with a powder, and you stick the
like
candy
pixie
stick.
sticks, only.
Well, no, it's like a popsicle.
Oh, and the stick is made out of sugar.
Yes, and you lick it and dick it in, lick it in.
Oh boy,
you licked it.
I'm sorry, Freud's in the phone.
They heard that.
I'm sorry. Freud was calling. Dr. Freud.
I saw a billboard recently too that was kind of a billboard for a hospital, and then there was a picture of a smiling woman, and the caption read, "They didn't treat me like doctors, they treated me like friends." Like, well, that's great for her. I mean, she must have really good friends.
Yeah.
Me, when I have to go to the hospital, I want my doctors to treat me like doctors.
doctors.
Okay?
Yeah.
To hell with my friends.
Yeah.
My friends don't know how to treat me.
Yeah.
I had sunburn once. You know what my friends did? They slapped it.
Yeah.
Sure.
When I told them it hurt, they just slapped it harder and more frequently.
Yeah,
All
absolutely.
right, I want doctors who are going to properly diagnose my condition, not my friends who are going to tell me I have a fatal case of the queers.
Yeah.
I want doctors, all right?
Yeah.
Doctors who are going to bring me medicine, not beer that's been kind of peed in.
Yeah.
I want doctors who are going to provide me with proper treatment.
What? You need new friends, pal.
Yeah, really.
What's this peeing in the beer routine?
Doctors who are going to provide me with proper treatment, not my friends who are going to shoot me with Roman candles as I struggle to get out of a hammock.
It's always funny on YouTube. Always funny.
When do you not struggle to get out of a hammock? I mean, is
doesn't
there
matter.
an elegant way to get out of a hammock?
No, there isn't.
No.
Especially when you're being pelted with Roman candles
Yes.
that are lit.
You gotta love that.
You do need better friends.
Yeah.
And you're weighing in at what, about 2 1/4?
Oh, you're very
come
generous.
on.
Yeah.
That's very kind.
245.
245, getting out of a hammock with Roman candles.
No, yeah,
I'd watch.
Yeah, I'm in.
People did.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Wow.
Don't you bottom out on a hammock?
Hey, come on. Poor Josh.
Josh, we made you sit in the green room all morning.
Isn't that considered a picnic blanket at that point?
Wow.
it's Donnie Baker. Guess what? I saved up some money and bought this new badass spy camera. I swear to God I did. Check this thing out. Man, they got so much stuff in here. This is badass. I swear to God it is. You wouldn't think a radio station have so many pictures. Ah, look. It's Bob and Tom. Man, something about that don't look right. Let's see if we can make it better. One down. Perfect. Hey, Christy.
Hey, what are you doing here, Donnie? You're not allowed back here.
No, it's Homeland Security. I'm supposed to come back here and check you for humps today.
You're not going to get your hands on me.
Okay, if you don't like this one, how about let me use this one? You know, the touch of a wolf is a healing touch.
No.
Better yet, how about fur on fur?
Occasionally, I will sing in my stand-up act if I'm talking about a particular band thing. Like right now, I have I kind of talk about the fact that Grunt STP is getting back together. Scott Weiland.
Yeah, sure.
So I kind of do a mild dancing impersonation of him to prove that you have to be on heroin to dance like that. And the fact that he's actually our generation's Keith Richards. If you've noticed, nothing will kill him. He's been kicked out of 2 bands because they thought he was going to die, and then he didn't die.
He didn't die.
He's still alive. I hear him. And they're like, whatever. Let's record another album. Who cares?
I like their music. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we can all agree that grunge is the one good thing that AIDS gave us. I think you can pretty much argue that. To be really, nothing explains the biggest left turn in the history of music like AIDS, because it literally was like 1 week we were like, don't want nothing but a good time. AIDS. I see.
It was your number 1 preset. And we have some special contests that revolve around using that app. So have some fun with it.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. All right, we're okay. We got through that. There's Christy Lee and Pat Godwin, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee, and here he is, Captain Uncomfortable.
I'm okay now.
It's Tom.
There were some
How many toys do you have at home?
Boys in the hallway playing with whatever that thing was.
Many,
I don't actually have any of those.
Do you have
not.
Any toys at home?
None.
Really?
Not that kind. I got lots of toys, but not that kind.
I have an erector set.
There you go. Now, Patty G.
Vacuum form, you could make some sex toys probably, couldn't you?
It's okay to have sex, Tom.
I'm fully aware of that.
All right.
I don't understand.
That one is like a very odd insertable. looks like a fire extinguisher with lips.
We had fun with that on the break.
It's very odd. That was from Sadie Allison at Tickle Kitty. Perhaps once again, she suggests you present those in the bedroom.
Sure.
I guess.
Yeah.
Better than at the restaurant before.
Yeah. Once again. Now, we...
I'd like to hear that guy's side of that story.
Move back over to the Silac Insurance News Desk, where you'll find Christy Lee dipping her tea bag over there.
Steeping my tea?
Yeah, what's going on over there?
A new study using eye tracking technology reveals where both men and women look when viewing a female butt.
Oh, okay. So both men and women will look at the fememale butt.
So during this experiment, researchers used advanced eye tracking technology, and they analyzed where participants were looking when they viewed standardized images of 7 female subjects photographed from multiple angles. Okay,
wow.
You following me
All
here?
right, yeah. Uh-huh.
The researchers designated the buttock region into 10 distinct areas. They found that both men and women tend to focus on what area the most?
Of the buttocks? What area of the buttocks?
Yep.
Oh,
the middle?
The cheeks? The cheeks, yeah.
Those are the buttocks.
Crack.
The crack.
Okay, yeah. So
with an average fixation time of 0.87 seconds.
So these machines are looking at their eyeballs. And they've presented the picture, and they were always immediately going to the butt crack.
This makes perfect sense. I mean, to get a full view of the butt, you have to look at the center.
Yeah.
Like you would somebody's face.
The area that received the least attention was something you mentioned earlier this week, the thigh gap, with an average fixation time of only 0.06 seconds.
Yeah. I know thigh gap can be an issue. Like some women are self-conscious about not having one, and
Right.
guys really don't care.
They used to call it factory air.
Yep.
Was the
the air that's
the
gap?
street
Between the gap.
term between the two. Kind of interesting. That the women were equally interested.
Yeah, men looked at the intergluteal cleft or the butt crack for a slightly longer duration, 0.96 seconds, than women, a 0.81 seconds. Thus, we get the average of 0.87. Women spent a longer period of time fixating on the upper lateral buttocks, lumbar region, and gluteal fold compared to men.
That makes sense. They want to see they're looking at like weight and fitness.
Thank you. Judging is what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The differences suggest that men and women may process aesthetic features differently when evaluating what makes an attractive buttock.
Did you even know that you looked at other women's asses?
No, I don't really look at them. I never really noticed.
Or do you? And
well,
you don't
that's
even know?
not true. I've noticed.
Yeah.
Because there are some, I do Pilates and stuff, and so there are some really girls that have some really nice butts.
Sure.
Yeah.
But this was just done with the female buttocks.
Correct.
Do you often look at men's asses?
Do I often look at them?
Yeah, when you see a guy and he's cute, do you want to see what his ass looks like?
Sure, why not?
Okay, yeah.
I'm more of an abs girl, you know that.
Oh, okay.
I like a guy's abs.
Well, this would be. They really should have done this with guys with
Women looking at men.
men's butts.
Mm-hmm.
I've got abs, Christy.
Do you?
Underneath all this fat. Yeah, you do.
Everybody has
They're
abs.
pretty good.
Sure, I bet they are.
That's what you live with every day. Yeah, that's right.
It would really be interesting if they did use that same technology to see what guys are looking at. Are they going right for the boobs? Are they going for the hair, face? I want to see
every
more.
man's different, right?
Uh,
But I think it'd be interesting to find out if there are certain things that are very common.
I want to know why this technology is being developed.
This seems like an incredible waste of time and money.
The military or somebody's behind it.
Well, the technology, they use it in self-driving cars, for example. And they use it if you're driving a car that has certain features. Now, some of these cars are looking to see if you're looking at the.
I'll never get a car that has that.
Well, I mean, but it's out there. They can tell. The car can tell if you're looking at the road or if you're looking, at porno on your movie on the front passenger seat.
Hang on, watch this, Tom. Do you still use a key to start your car?
I would love to be able to still use a key.
Oh, you push the button and it starts. Yeah.
No, I would give me a key.
Yeah. That's the way cars were invented, I think, had push buttons. And now we're back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind the push button. It's just when it all goes wrong, none of this would have gone wrong with a key.
Get a classic car. They have keys.
I'm going to have to.
Do airplanes have keys?
Yeah.
We talk about this every time you do this.
I forget. I can't remember. What's the answer?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
They have keys.
Now, I don't know about commercial jets.
Yeah, they have keys. They have
Okay.
keys and a hide a key. Yeah. In case you forget your key.
They keep it in the chalk sometimes.
That's
It's right there behind the wheel.
Right.
That's where everybody keeps it.
Yeah, I know. You got to.
Yeah.
But if it looks like a rock,
Yeah,
nobody will know.
there's a thing. There's a thing by Gate 7. Looks like a rock. It's got the key to your.
I remember seeing fake dog poop that was a key holder. And on the box it said, looks exactly like the real thing. I was like, well, what do you do when the neighbor's dog is crap and you put your hand in the wrong pile?
Well, now I can't wash my hands. I'm locked out of my house.
Yeah.
And I'm covered in dog
Wait
manure.
7 days for the real piles to turn white.
Okay. Coming up, we have interesting Beatles news. But,
of course.
Well, you'll
gonna know about the Beatles.
You'll be surprised. Plus,
what have they been up to?
We have a great Black Sabbath news, and the Shamrock Shake is back. It sounds like a dance. It's, of course, something from McDonald's, and it's really cool. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
What could make Josh Arnold this happy? Well, he got all his favorite Valentines, the brand new Peacock Teal 24-karat gold dipped rose from IHateStevensinger.com. You could be as happy as Josh. Just go to IHateStevensinger.com. Get one for your Valentine.
Once again, Bo Burnham is our guest, and he has a little tour going. We'll give you some of those dates in a second. Go ahead, Bo.
Every time I go to dinner, seems like I'm getting a little bit thinner. I'll sit down at the breakfast table. I can talk while they're not able. When I look at them, I find there's a single question on their mind. I wish I could go back to the way it was. It's not easy now because my whole family thinks I'm gay. I guess it's always been that way. Well, maybe it's because of the way that I walk. Makes them think I like boys.
Oh, my.
The goddamn question just won't go away. And I get asked every single day. But the way they ask it is not a disguise. Like, how was your day? Do you like to kiss guys? This is the worst, baby. This is my fear. Now their opinions are crystal clear. Because my whole family now is shocked. I'm in the closet and the door is locked. Well, now my glory days are gone. I was John Elway, now I'm Elton John. Well, my whole family now suspects that watching SpongeBob had side effects. I'm not gay, and that's what I said. If I'm gay, hey God, strike me dead.
That's a joke.
Just because I'm afraid of the snow, or my favorite color is the rainbow. I'm just joking. This is the worst, baby. This is my fear. Now their opinions are crystal clear, yeah. Because even my boyfriend thinks I'm gay. I'm just. Oh, God. You all probably think I'm gay. Man, this song is counterproductive. La 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 la. Because my whole family thinks I'm gay. I said, what did they know anyway? You gotta look right through the haze. Easy bake oven was just a phase. And my whole family thinks I'm queer. That is all I ever hear. But I've been as straight as a ramp, if you don't count Bible camp. Bible camp. I'm not gay, I swear. Kind of.
Bo Burnham. We have Etta May in the studio with us. Etta May is the mother of several. What is the official count now?
4.
Okay, great.
Not counting my husband. Yeah.
You're done, right?
Thank you. My oldest boy, Bud, is 17, and then Corona, she is 16, and Miller is 13, and then Jack is 8.
There's a theme there.
Well,
Jack.
no, trust me, after the third one, I had graduated to hard liquor.
Understood.
It helps. And Jack is just a dream.
Is he?
My little 8-year-old. He started kindergarten this year, so we're very
He's 8?
Wow.
Yeah. Chick, take you back, doesn't
Yes, it does. Yeah.
That kid's huge.
Nothing like being 20 during your senior year in high school.
You're popular.
Yeah.
You can drive and
Drinking.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Drive your buddies around.
Yeah. So we're very proud of him. And my 17-year-old is problems are arising. And I'm seeing flags. Let's put it down. The other day, he walked in the house. He had pierced his bottom lip.
Ooh.
Jeez.
And tried to hide it from me. It's like, you know what? Be a man. Own it. Don't hide it. And it's, it's like, hello, you got a spike sticking out your bottom lip.
Man up.
I might notice that at breakfast when Cheerios keep getting hung up on it. Yeah, my son, for his graduating class, now looks like a ring toss game. Okay? Yeah, he tries to hide it, and it's like, hey, Mom, I'm gonna go to my room, okay? And it's like, come here, what's the matter with you? Why are you talking? Come here. And I said, put your hand down. And it's like, oh, honey, what did you do? And I said, did that hurt going in? Did it hurt coming out?
Oh.
Hey, any holes be put in my kid's head, I'll do it. The problem is the kid he runs with. That's the bad influence. This kid has so many piercings, he looks like he was attacked by a nail gun. Okay, somebody from Home Depot did a drive-by on him. I mean, I call him Tackle Box.
Sounds attractive.
Oh yeah, Gunner, you can take him fishing.
Really?
He's got a couple fish hooks right here.
Oh, yeah.
About 13 lures in his ear, a couple sinkers coming out of his nose.
It's convenient, yeah.
The kid can't even walk past my refrigerator without all the magnets going.
Yeah, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com. Check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand. It's free.
Bill can do that. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee over there at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hi.
Hi. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
There's Josh Arnold.
Well, that's not nice, Josh.
Or as we like to call him, the Oscar Wilde of the show.
Yes.
Ace Cosby's here.
Given Dorothy Parker shouted at the round table. And
hello, Tom. I think we have a guest.
Benchley said...
Guest.
Oh,
There's our
sorry.
guest. There he is.
Now we're joined by comedian Al Jackson. And wait a second.
Knit cap.
Love it. Al
just got off the boat. Look at him. Yeah.
What is the longhorned critter behind you there?
That's a longhorn steer.
I've been in Colorado 7 years now. I think it's rubbing off on me. I got just my lucky longhorn back here. He rides with me, gives me good luck. I pat his head, but if I touch him, he'll fall apart, so I won't do that.
Okay.
But you guys mentioned Shamrock Shakes, and I was like, first of all, I'm dressed like one right now, but also. Why don't they have them do they have them all the time?
Nope.
Why not?
No, here's the story, Al.
The Shamrock Shake returning to McDonald's along with the mascot Uncle O'Grimacy.
Uncle O'Grimacy.
He's back.
The vanilla soft serve ice cream flavored with minty green syrup and whipped topping will return February 10th.
No.
The Oreo Shamrock McFlurry will be added to the menu for a limited time as well.
And I'm not a mint guy. I know, Chick, you're not either.
Can I get a Shamrock Shake without the mint? Just the Oreos?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll play their game.
McDonald's also announced that Uncle O'Grimacy, Grimace's Irish uncle, is making a reappearance following a decades-long
Come on over
hiatus.
here and sit on Uncle O'Grimacy's lap, will you?
Doesn't Uncle O'Grimacy sound like one of those Disney characters that they had to retire because they were a little racially on the line? There's like probably half a dozen characters. You're like, oh, we keep that. They don't come out for meet and greets at Disneyland. Uncle O'Grimacy's back there. I'm sure there's some sheriff from the South from the 50s back there.
Hello, Mr. Bluebird. How are you?
He's as glorious as I want him to be.
Yeah, he's all green, sporting a little hat, shamrock-adorned vest, and a walking cane.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Well, he's put on weight, I think.
But
He's eating Shamrock Shakes all the time.
But Uncle O'Grimacy hasn't been out since
75.
Right.
Wow.
Well, he had a drinking problem.
I mean,
he's been in a program.
He finally got out of rehab, huh?
What if he just clean? He comes back, he's clean, he's shaved, but he's like not as fun as he used to be now.
He's all preachy.
Look, I decided to take some time off.
Alcababble.
Yeah, he did a nickel for starting a huge fight at a Dropkick Murphys concert.
It was all. Here's the Grimace family. That's the picture you need to get on top.
There they are.
Oh,
There
look at
you go.
that.
Huh? How about that?
Maybe did Uncle O'Grimacy, maybe he had an alcohol issue, and that's where they got the name. He would get the Shamrock Shakes.
Absolutely.
I need a little taste.
Well, Grimace is a shake, and so it makes sense that Uncle O'Grimacy would be the Shamrock Shake.
Wait a minute,
But
Grimace?
Josh,
Grimace
what
is a
doesn't
shake?
make sense?
What?
Josh, Uncle O'Grimacy doesn't seem fun. Like you're making this for a kid, and like you're in the boardroom, and you say, okay, we can eventually make a toy from this, and kids will play. Like, what is Uncle O'Grimacy's pull?
But the thing is,
kids?
I don't think kids want the Shamrock Shake. Now, I know there will be some out there that love it, I'm sure.
Good point.
But I think it's more of an adult shake.
Yeah.
So
Can we lie to ourselves and say it's for the kids, Josh? Stop ruining it. It's like, dang kids, my kid wants 3 Shamrock Shakes to drink in the car before I go inside.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Yeah, no, it's for the kids for sure.
Now, why did you say Grimace is a shake?
Yeah, he's a shake. If you look at what Grimace is supposed to be, he's a shake.
I thought it was a taste bud.
No, he's a
Is
shake.
he?
Huh. Yeah, he's a shake.
I thought he was just a character from McDonald's.
That's what I thought for years.
He's a milkshake without the glass?
Yeah, essentially.
Huh.
Yeah.
Then that's not a milkshake. No, like there was a show called the Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and there was a milkshake on it.
Right.
It looked like a milkshake. It had a straw coming out of it.
And a lid, and yeah. That was the way to go.
There's nothing about Grimace that says milkshake.
No.
He's the nothing.
Yeah, I'm not. I was surprised to learn that too.
Yeah. But these things tend to work. It's like the McRib. They do them in. They kind of have seasons for them, and people get excited, and they say, "I think I'll go to McDonald's, get a fish sandwich and a Shamrock Shake today." Well, Al, we're going to be seeing you live and in person, just down the road a little bit. We have a special event coming up at the Riverside Casino and Resort Events Center. And you'll be glad to know that you are on the poster, Al.
You made the big time, buddy.
But
You're on the poster.
But your image has been somewhat manipulated, as has everyone else's.
Oh, no.
Oh.
What have you done?
You saw it yesterday, Christy. Didn't you like it?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
In fact, we've got everybody from the show on it.
When like somebody that's really nice goes, it's fine. Because if it was fine, Chrissy would say it looks great.
Yeah, she said.
Christy would have said it looked great, but she said it's fine.
It's fine.
Legally, they're covered.
It's done in a very interesting style. You'll like it. It's
Did
cool.
you change any of our races?
No.
No, I mean, I think I'm purple or something, but I mean, there's no. I mean, we didn't do
What color am I?
We didn't do an O.J. Simpson Time Magazine thing.
Am I red?
It's like
You're purple?
you've seen the pictures.
Christie's,
before.
yeah,
Yeah, it's not going to be a surprise to you.
they're kind of
Yeah,
Warhol-esque,
pop artish.
very, very fun.
Like
Fun.
your gift a couple years ago.
And then we're going to have T-shirts for selling for a good cause while we're there to benefit the hospital there. So
Children's Hospital.
a lot of fun. The Stead Hospital. So, Al, it's time for you to help me out by giving me a word that may be a little hipper than I am, so I can learn it, so I can try to get a little hipper. What have we got today?
Tom, this is one that I'm loving, and I think you'll like it too, my friend, because it's a word that you've definitely heard. So just tell me how to use it and why you use it. Tom, what is a stenographer?
A stenographer?
Yes.
In the ordinary world, that, of course, is someone who writes down what is happening. In a courtroom, for example, the court stenographer, I assume in street lingo, does it mean be careful around this person because she's going to remember everything you say?
And rat you out?
No, but that is such a good guess. I want to give it to you. That's not right at all.
Oh, okay.
But that's the guess I would have had, and that's using it perfectly.
Okay, now let me ask you. I have another guess. When you see those stenographers, and I don't know if they still do this, they have that weird machine where it looks like they're typing real slow.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
With their
court reporter?
Yeah, court reporter. Is it something about she uses her fingers in an interesting way? She's like a...
Oh, no.
Boy,
But I have a hilarious story that is not for air that I will tell you guys about that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's not it. But any more guesses? Because this is a tough one.
Is it somebody who texts in a lot of code? Because those stenographer keyboards aren't traditional letters; they're like they're sort of syllables and stuff like that.
No, but that's also perfect. It's really kind of simple. You guys actually had better definitions than the street. The way that the kids and everybody are using it now is just saying that they're a person that just repeats whatever somebody they think is cool. Or
so they're just a person who just repeats somebody that they think is cool.
They think it's cool.
They just repeat what they're saying.
So they repeat what they're saying.
That's it.
I gotcha.
That's it.
I gotcha.
I got all of you.
Al Jackson is our guest. How does one find Al Jackson in the world of social media, Al?
Tom, you can find me in the streets. But if you don't feel like looking there, you can look on Al Jackson IG. You can also find me at the Jukebox Comedy Club in Peoria, Illinois, the weekend of February 22nd. So come see me there as well. Obviously, check me out at the Riverside Casino with some of my bestest friends. Y'all, and check out my Etsy site, Nico and Jolie, for all the latest in shoes and etc.
All right. We got links for it. Thank you very much, Al. We will see you on the 21st of February, that Friday evening.
Can't wait.
All right.
Shout out to Uncle O'Grimacy.
Yeah. Have a shamrock shake. Oh, it doesn't start till the 10th. I'm sorry. You have to wait till next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
All righty. He may get the shakes. Just waiting for the shake. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Al.
Bye, Al.
But once again, it's the gift-giving season, and one of the greatest gifts out there, of course, are those Raycon earbuds, et cetera, et cetera.
Think about this, getting all your presents taken care of right now with the fabulous Raycon earbuds. It is the season of love, and what better gift than Raycon's everyday earbuds? They'll be your perfect partner for the gym, work, or phone calls, premium audio that goes where you go. And the latest model of Raycon's better than ever, 32-hour battery life, multi-point connectivity, lets you pair with 2 devices at once. And the battery in Raycon's quick charge function, just 10 minutes of charging, get 90 minutes of battery. And they also come with active noise cancellation, starting at just half the price of other premium audio brands. And Raycon's everyday earbuds available in very cool colors, limited edition colors that I can't tell you about. You got to go online and check them out. Also blue and violet and green. And go to buyraycon.com/Tom and check it out. Get up to 20% off site-wide. You'll get up to 20% off everything on Raycon's website, including 20% off all headphones when you go to buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much, Chickster. Coming up, we have Beatles news, a huge Ozzy Osbourne Black Sabbath news, and watch your step when you go to one of those special doggy nights at a Miami Marlins game. Bad things might just be happening. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
Hey, Christy.
Hey, chick.
Have you seen the banana video?
Who hasn't? Pretty proud of you. Impressive.
Thanks. Yeah. I was just wondering what you could do with my banana.
Your banana?
Yeah.
Well.
Now the Bob and Tom Show presents Christy Lee eating a banana.
Josh Arnold this happy? Well, he got all his favorite Valentines, the brand new Peacock Teal 24 karat gold dipped rose from IHateStevensinger.com. You could be as happy as Josh. Just go to IHateStevensinger.com. Get one for your Valentine.
Henry Phillips in the studio with us. Go ahead, Henry.
All right, well, this is a song about one time I was flipping through the channels and it was late at night and I saw that they had one of those televangelist preacher guys. Sure. And he was talking, as a lot of them do, about the end of the world is coming. And I want to tell all the people out there that the end of the world is coming. For some of us, sooner than others. But not to be a downer in the morning, but it is coming in. So this is a song about what I would do if it were the end of the world. Here we go. Well, I was flipping through the channels on my TV set last night, and then I came across some TV preacher guy, and he was talking about some prophecies, and I think I heard him say that tomorrow was the end of the world. So then I went into my kitchen and I reached for that top shelf, and I grabbed the finest whiskey I could find, 'cause there's no need to save the finer things for later anymore, since tomorrow is the end of the world. And then I got into my car and I drove down to a street corner, and I asked some guy where I could get some blow. And then I went up to the prettiest hooker I could find and asked if I could do a line off of her hooters. Well, much to my surprise, she said she didn't have hooters. And much to my surprise, I didn't care, 'cause there's no need for us to not be getting transsexual hookers anymore, since tomorrow is the end of the world. So have a smoke, shoot some smack, kick a kid in the face, steal somebody's groceries, 'cause there's no need to not be a grocery stealing, little kid in the face kicking, smack shooting, smoking, tranny hooker getting, all the other stuff I said earlier, guy anymore, since tomorrow is the end of the world. But when I woke up this morning, I took a look around, and of course I saw that everything was fine. But I'm still gonna call and thank that televangelist preacher guy, because I had myself a really lovely time.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Josh from the Bob and Tom Show. Thank you for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com, check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Day.
You remember that one morning I came in here, Tom, and I hit my head and I thought I was Neil Diamond all morning? Remember that?
Oh, yeah, of course.
I think we all remember that.
Every morning.
Yeah.
It was a September morning, wasn't it?
Chair, Longfellow's Serenade.
September morning.
Well, I just hit my head and now I think I'm an old Italian. Get your nose out of my business. What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
He's sticking his beak in.
You missed a great, we had a visitor from Italy yesterday. It was really exciting.
You mean Italy?
Yeah, we did. But right now, we're going to go.
Country.
We're going to go over that way.
We're going to England.
That's Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Slimy bastards.
Ozzy Osbourne is reuniting with Black Sabbath for the last show ever.
Oh.
The band
Okay,
announced-
all right. Ozzy, last show ever. We're going to hold you to this, okay?
The band announced on social media the Back to the Beginning show in Birmingham, England. The show will see Ozzy, Tony Iommi, Geezer Butler, and Bill Ward playing together for the first time in 20 years.
That's cool.
Did you know Iommi is left-handed? I just found that out a couple days ago. Did you know that?
You know what's more interesting about him?
What?
He's only got one eye?
He was in an industrial accident of some sort. I forget what it was, but his fingertips, he has to wear. Fingertips. He doesn't have fingertips. He has to wear special things on the tips of his fingers. He was in here.
Like press on nails?
But kind of like that, yeah.
Really?
Like those rubber thimbles you wear when you're sorting papers?
Does he wear them all the time or just when he's playing?
I don't know the answer to that.
You know, I need some of those rubber thimble things to put over you because I find myself, licking my fingers a lot when I'm going through papers.
Yeah.
I think that would help if I had a little rubber thimbles on my end of my
I'll tell you this, you'll get less colds every year.
I bet so.
Yeah.
You want to hear some saps?
I think he was.
Now, this Iron Man, does this predate the Iron Man comic book?
I don't know. I don't know when Stan Lee came out with that.
Oh, they did a remix.
They did?
Oh, yeah, sure. You don't hear that.
Oh, they've got...
They had...
That really augments it.
They invited Raffi to...
You think they would have gotten maybe Ian Anderson from Jethro Tull.
Right.
Something a little more...
The show, which takes place on July 5th at Villa Park. Oh, Tom, you'll be over there. You could go to this. Will also feature several icons of metal.
Actually, that is the weekend I will be in London.
know,
But this is in Birmingham.
Why didn't you invite me to go to London with you that weekend? We never do anything together anymore.
Well, I'm taking my girls to see my sister.
Well, I could go. I love your sister. I could talk.
You make fun of his sister all the time.
I talk to Janny. I got earplugs, don't I? I could do that.
By the way, that reminds me.
Real quick, Tom, the first Iron Man, 1968 comic book.
Oh.
So
it
was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That reminds you of what?
Yesterday on the show, I don't know why we were talking about flossing.
Yeah, we were.
So it's the kind of topics you go over when I'm not here. That's all.
No, remember that disgusting story about somebody, during Allie's segment that the guy had floss on his doorknobs?
That he reused.
He would hang them up. And
then you talked about your dad floss.
And then my dad would floss,
Right.
and
you asked,
there'd be like chunks of beef hanging on the mirror, and it meant a little bit. I got some pushback that it wasn't true.
No, you didn't.
My sister texted me.
See, this is one of these things that nobody says anything because it's uncomfortable and awful, and we want to move to something else. And he hears as, well, we didn't believe him. Well, I called my sister, and she
No, I didn't call her. She was listening.
She said it was true.
She goes, I can verify Dad's dental floss routine. He would begin, and admittedly.
Well, you Griswolds are all the same.
The man had polio, so he couldn't really clean up the mirror, but.
They didn't answer me right away. I could tell they didn't believe me. I knew it.
There was some push.
And we all said, that happens to me, but we clean the mirror.
I think I did that, but the first marriage. That's why it ended. I think.
Oh, really? You didn't clean the mirror?
Crap on the mirror.
Oh, that'll happen.
Yeah.
But I mean, I actually crapped on the mirror.
Oh, that's different.
That's a trick. Did you have a ladder?
No, you take the medicine cabinet off the wall and put it on the floor, crap on the mirror, and then hang it back up.
The Ozzy Osbourne / Black Sabbath show takes place July 5th at Villa Park and features several icons of metal, including Metallica, Slayer, and Alice in Chains.
Wow. So it's one of those big festivals?
Yeah,
all right,
Prophets.
Josh, me and you, we have to go and find Tom.
Just ruin his time with
The Prophets will go to charities, and tickets go on sale Friday, February 14th.
All right.
I bet Sharon's got her fingers in that pie somehow.
Really?
That'll be great. They say this is it. This is the last one.
Well, have you seen Ozzy lately?
And Ace, you pointed out that when they did their last farewell tour of a handful of dates,
they did a big farewell tour.
But Bill Ward, the drummer, was not on it
because Ozzy and the rest of the guys didn't think he could play.
Oh,
that was like 10 years.
You know what? If I would say, so is he in this? Is he included in this?
Yes.
So instead of asking him if he can play, I don't think he can play. Do you think he can play? No, I don't think he can play. Okay, let's go ahead and do the concert.
Right.
Did anybody ask Bill? No, we knew he couldn't play.
I imagine they brought him to a rehearsal, and maybe he had some issues. Geezer Butler, I'd heard a really interesting interview with Geezer. Did you know he wrote the lyrics to those Black Sabbath tunes? I did not know that.
Well, you know what? I don't think Ozzy will have much use for the lyrics when the concert starts.
Ozzy is going to do some solo stuff first, and then bring out the Black Sabbath guys.
I'd like to see it.
Iron Man?
I thought of you immediately.
It's
when I
odd
read
that he can still sing as well as he can, I think.
Given all he's been through.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And how he speaks.
Yeah.
Is it like a Mel Tillis kind of thing?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so your point, what was it? Mel Tillis was able to sing without stuttering? But,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Well,
now, there's an artist.
Mel Tillis.
Mel Tillis.
We hardly knew you, Tillis.
You try to keep a dry eye when he sings anything.
is he still with us?
No, long dead. It was a murder-suicide situation.
it was really ugly.
Wow, that is a lie. I'm so sorry.
You ever hear the Mel Tillis medley? He does a Bowie song, then I think a BTO song.
Oh, what, changes?
Yeah, he does. Baby ain't seen nothing yet.
Well,
You know,
You guys are mean.
We're a team there. Tom.
Change.
No, actually, no. We could make this would have been a perfect K-Tel album. Famous stuttering songs, because there are more.
Oh, my generation.
Yeah.
Don't you all just?
I can't think of any but the three you've mentioned.
Same here.
What are the other ones?
Give me time. I'll find them.
Don't call your sister Jan either. Get her the lowdown.
We're going to give you some pushback.
You go ahead, Tom. You tell him.
We love you, Janny.
Christy loves you.
I do. I want to see her. I'm going to be there in September, and I'm hoping
If I
to
see you, I'm walking the other way.
What else is going on, Christy?
Well, we go from Ozzy to the Beatles. U.S. Customs agents in California intercepted a collection of live beetles that were concealed as Japanese snacks.
Live beetles?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles.
That is loud.
Special.
Every time you do that, I do this.
I'm not going to do this.
Wait a minute. Bad to the bone.
Bad to the bone?
Oh, you're right.
Bad to the bone.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
4.
Yeah.
You ain't seen nothing yet?
He's got help.
No, I did not. Guns N' Roses has one.
Welcome to the Jungle, evidently.
Yeah, sure.
Cherry Bomb by the Runaways? I'm not familiar with
Yeah.
Cherry bomb. Yeah, that's right.
I'm moving out.
Oh, that's right.
Cadillac.
Oh, we got an album.
Are we back to the live Beatles
I
at
haven't heard
LAX?
Feel Good Hit of the Summer by Queens of the Stone Age. I don't remember that one.
Feel Good. Oh, that's the Gorillas, isn't it? That feels good, yeah.
Feels good.
But we can
But that one, I think, has a stutter in it.
Oh, that one that goes,
Oh, I like that one.
Maybe it doesn't have a stutter. I don't know.
Can you do a good Mel Tillis imitation? Because then we could do a fake album.
That would be funny.
Mel Tillis sings the rock classics. Talking about my
Oh, that's not.
No, he doesn't stutter when he sings.
Well, that's the whole joke. Well, Mel Tillis finally stutters when he sings. You see the irony there.
I don't think any of this is. I was a stutterer, and I take this personally.
Sure, yeah.
Why don't you start again?
I just might.
Does it ever come back to you?
I can feel it every now and then, so I have to stop.
One of the most famous stutterers who became a fine actor. Anyone?
No. Who?
Meryl Streep.
It would have to be Jimmy Stewart.
Meryl Streep.
No, just died, I want to say, about a year ago.
I love this when he can't remember the name.
Yeah, I know.
He's looking at us. Yeah, well, you guys know.
Yeah, you guys know. Come on.
We spoke to him.
He doesn't know.
He still has no idea. He's waiting for somebody to type it on his screen.
Ear hint. I know who it is. Ear hint is Darth Vader.
James Earl Jones stuttered?
James Earl Jones had a stutter as a kid. Absolutely.
I do think I've heard that.
I'm positive.
Okay.
And
Didn't President Biden? He was a stutterer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Famously, yeah.
I believe John F. Kennedy was a stutterer. He said, "Jackie, look up at the whoa."
Hey, somebody opened that. Wait.
Is that the book depository?
If he had never had that stutter, he would still be alive.
I've got a splitting headache. Anybody else?
God.
It's my fault. I
A
forgot.
woman is
I
suing
shot
the
him.
Miami Marlins after slipping in dog urine at Lone Depot Park.
Stupid fish.
According to the Miami New Times, Miss Luann Hahn attended a game between the Marlins and the Braves last spring that coincided with the team's Bark in the Park promotion, which allowed fans to bring their dogs to the ballpark.
Oh, this can't be stopped because of this woman.
No, of course not.
Ms. Hahn alleges she slipped on dog pee left on the floor in an area where dogs were not allowed.
I think an NBA team did this too, where dogs were at the arena.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Her complaint reads that the existence of the liquid on the floor created an unreasonable, dangerous, and unsafe condition.
Open your eyes, bitch.
Well, that's one.
I'm talking to the dog.
Oh.
She is suing the Marlins Stadium Operator LLC in the city of
God.
Miami for damages which exceed $50,000.
And the guy in the Marlins suit, I'm suing him too. Billy Marlin.
Yeah.
And there sure was a dog, not one of their drunk patrons.
Yeah, how do you prove it was a dog?
Wow. I don't know.
You can test for it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should be happy it was just pee.
Not poop.
Yeah, what do they do with those when they have a 9-inning game when you got dogs all over the place? Do they have
Probably even a place for them to go, I would
Absolutely.
think. Yeah.
A good dog.
left field? No, I got to play Leffy.
What didn't one of those bat dogs, the dogs that go pick up the bat, didn't he run out, picked up the bat, and then realized he had to?
Yeah, that was last summer, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like recently. Yeah.
And that, of course, in the world of the internet, that was everywhere,
and people loved it.
And they cheered him on.
Yeah,
yeah.
If you've ever wondered whether you've got a shot at a Bigfoot sighting, a betting website has released the odds for each state, Josh.
Oh, all right.
According to Bet Ohio, what state leads the way with the highest odds of spotting a Sasquatch?
I'm guessing Ohio, because they're Bet Ohio.
It's got to be Pacific Northwest.
That's what I would think. I would have guessed Oregon.
Washington State leads the way.
All right.
Yeah, it says plus 650 odds or a 13.3% chance.
A chick explained that to me. Can you enlighten everybody how that works?
The plus or minus, if you have a plus number,
right,
that's what you win when you bet $100.
Oh, okay.
And if you have a minus number, that's what you have to pay to win $100. So if it's minus 190, you have to give the casino $190.
But the key number is, though, if you're betting on seeing Bigfoot, there's a number on the back of most lottery tickets about gambling problems, and you've got one.
Other top states, California in at number 2 with plus 800 odds, Florida at 850, Ohio at plus 1,000, and Illinois at 1,050.
And there's a Super Bowl parlay.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, if you see a Bigfoot and Travis Kelce gets a touchdown, you get $1 million.
Not a bad parlay. That really pays.
Yeah,
that really pays out.
Are we going to have the shoe-in pick tomorrow, the Super Bowl pick?
I think so.
I've got it ready. It's up on my Instagram.
Okay.
But
what's the spread on that? Do you know?
The Eagles are getting 2.
Oh, close game.
Now, I found the story.
About?
A minor league baseball team welcomed their new bat dog. According to Sports Illustrated, Lucy May, the bat dog for the Clearwater Threshers, was practicing her retrieving skills with a staffer when she got distracted, ran out on the field, and squatted down and pooped. It drew an enormous response from the crowd.
Yeah, they loved it.
So that was a girl dog taking a dump on the pitcher's mound.
Yes.
Makes it a little hotter.
Yeah. But they threw the first ball in from that mound, which was rather disgusting.
Gaylord Perry would use that to grease up the ball.
Should have done it on second base. That would have prevented people from stealing.
Yeah.
A big no thank you.
The world's fastest supercomputer, dubbed El Capitan, is now online.
I don't trust this thing at all.
Have you seen a picture of it?
I've only read about it.
Yeah, it's got a huge mustache.
Wasn't there a thing?
It's because it is El Capitan. I killed you.
Wasn't there a thing last week that said the AI, they already have artificial intelligence is aware there's other artificial intelligence out there?
Yes.
They've become self-aware.
And it wasn't supposed to happen for a while. And
no way it's supposed to happen this fast.
Almost immediately.
Yeah.
And this newer one uses less electricity and...
According to Live Science, El Capitan officially launched at the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory in California.
Unplug it now.
It cost $600 million to build and will handle various sensitive and classified tasks.
Oh, good.
Including securing the U.S. stockpile of nuclear weapons in the absence of underground testing.
I give thee nuclear codes in a pirate voice. Arr.
Officials said the processing power is equal to about 1 million of today's fastest smartphones making calculations at the same time.
Would you like to play a game?
No, El Capitan.
El Capitan spans about 6,000 square feet and is about 18 times faster than the previous computer system, Sierra. Yes?
How much faster?
18 times faster.
I mean, I guess they know what they're doing, but when they announce where these things are, is that smart? Do you want to say to the Chinese, by the way, when you want to drop the first bomb, hit...
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you can. We know where all the underground nuclear bombs are in the country. Those are public knowledge. So
I don't know. I thought, isn't the element of surprise still a thing?
No. Honestly, it should be. I don't think it is. I think there are laws that say you have to disclose.
Like when USA Today publishes where the troops are going in tomorrow. Hey,
exactly. BS.
Hey, do you mind?
It probably has something to do with rules of engagement. But who knows?
Well, so
computers are getting scary.
El Capitan.
There's some great stuff and some bad stuff.
Yep.
And that's the name, of course, of the big rock, right?
Yeah.
As you said, what is it? Is that the one the guy climbs in that movie?
I don't know if he wanted to or if that is the one he climbs.
Free Solo, yeah.
Yeah.
He leaves his girlfriend crying in the motorhome because he's incredibly self-centered.
Is he still with us? Did he made it? He made it.
I think he is still alive. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, you just ruined the documentary. Thanks.
No. Yeah. Well,
hey, plenty of the other climbers die. Okay, calm down.
I don't know. Have you watched the winged squirrel guys? Those guys die in the documentary. That's no fun.
Do they suppose they sign off before they do it, saying, "Hey, look, if I die doing this, you can still let the documentary out there"?
Apparently they do, because I just watched one the other day about the base jumpers and the squirrel guy and the suits.
What was that on? Is that on Hulu?
I think maybe. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it.
It's...
We don't need to now. You spoiled it.
Yep. Well...
Everybody dies, huh?
Not everybody.
You did what you yelled at us. Yep. You yelled at us for.
Yeah, good.
Okay, nice. All right, well,
oh
right
my
now...
God, Tom, the tables have turned.
Right now, it's time to talk about perhaps some much more reasonable ideas in the world of that big game coming up this weekend.
The most important game in the history of the world, Sunday, that's right. And Prize Picks, the app is really simple to use. Just pick 2 or more players across any sport, pick more or less on their projection, and you could win up to 1,000 times your money. Join Prize Picks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app, available to play in more than 40 states, including California and Texas. And join now, because Prize Picks giving away a free pick for the big game, where a quarterback will only need to throw 1 yard to win. Here's what you do. Go to prizepicks.com or just download the Prize Picks app today and use the code TOM and get $50 in bonus promo funds instantly when you play $5. That's code TOM on Prize Picks. Get $50 in bonus promo funds instantly when you play $5. Win or lose, you'll get $50 in credits for just playing. Guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Thank you very much. Have some fun. We're going to have some fun when we come back with some important dates for you. And I'll remind you that we are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
What do you want to hear?
Well, I was thinking
some music you want to hear.
I was thinking, since it's summertime,
yes,
and everyone's watching baseball, playing baseball. Do you know your softball tribute?
Yeah, I can try to get through it better than I did the other one. Church league softball. Let's pull the key up.
Great idea.
There we go. Church league softball fist fight. Getting washed in the blood on a Tuesday night. What would Jesus do? Lord, he wouldn't do that. Knock hell out of a preacher with the softball bat. Well, the swinging shepherds from the sheep of the Savior were tied with the Sourwood Church of Christ, an example of some highly unholy behavior in a game that had already been protested twice. Something unbiblical must have been said for them to be aiming heat at a minister's head. Clocking the clergy ain't the thing to do, but neither's the high hard one on a 0-2. Church league softball fist fight, a bloody laying on of hands neath the left field lights, knocking out 4 teeth, getting a busted lip, ain't exactly my idea of Christian fellowship. Church league softball fist fight, rolling around the pitcher's mound, it just don't look right for nice people from the church and the Sunday school class to trade the cup of brotherhood for a can of whoop ass.
Yeah! Thank you. Tim Wilson.
Buckeye fans. Ohio State Buckeyes celebrate the victory. If you're still basking in the glow of Ohio State's win and the college football championships, we've got something special just for you. It's a full-sized, officially licensed college football playoff national championship football, priced at just $129.95. Available only at Nyco Sports. Call 800-345-2868 or go online at nycosports.com. That's NIKCO sports.com.
I'm not a stripper person. I don't go to strip clubs.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't. I just.
I know. They come to you, right?
Right, well, kind of. So how I'm dating a stripper, I don't understand how that happened. And what happened was I met her outside of the situation. She's getting a little older to be that, and she said she was a writer. I met her at a social event. She goes, "I'm a writer," and I'm like, "Well, that's interesting. What do you write about?" She goes, "Well, I write about sex work, being a dominatrix, and stripping." And I'm like, "Why do you write about that?" She goes, "Well, that's what I do."
Oh.
So somehow or another, I just held on to writer. And
fascinating writer.
Yeah, fascinating writer.
In case your mother's still alive and you have to tell her.
See, yeah, right.
Writer,
So now I'm dating a woman who who does dominatrix work. She spanks men and says that whole thing. And I'm not into that. That's not my bag.
Right.
I just like
It's not my scene, baby.
It's not my scene.
No.
But I know that if I'm dating her, how am I not going to end up tied to a bed eventually? How am I
don't
gonna,
know that.
Right, because I'm like, well, this is what you do. Let's get it.
I picture you tied to a ceiling fan and her saying goodbye.
Well, hold on, I'm writing that down. No, but here's what I could see. I go tied to ceiling fan.
Give her a good idea.
Yeah. Well, here's what I know. What'll happen is I'll end up tied to the bed. I'll be like, oh, no, I don't think I'm good with this. And she's gonna be holding a ball gag, saying the safe word is marry me.
Marry me. Mark Merritt is our guest.
Any bugs come out, it's not my fault.
I know.
I'm just going to cover just the edge of your nostril.
Uh-huh.
Breathe through your mouth.
That's freaking out. A little bit.
I thought you said you were a mouth breather.
I am. I did not expect to be attacked, though. I didn't expect what just happened right there. I'll be honest, that freaked me out.
I don't know how the wax stays on the stick when she yanks
no, the
it
sticks.
out.
The sticks just. How long does the wax take to dry?
Just a couple minutes. It's not long. Yeah.
So Pat has a stick sticking out of his nose.
Oh boy.
And the wax is coating the hairs in his nose. But now you notice his hands were in fists. His legs are crossed. He's all tensed up. Gotta relax.
Paper towel though.
Yeah,
Relax.
gotta
Okay.
relax.
It's okay.
Gotta relax. I have a stick sticking out of my face.
That is pretty funny. I have to admit. Now the wax is drying, and
You want to make sure this is really good and dry.
Oh, I would hope.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I want people to know, I'm a firm believer that you need hair in your ears and your nostrils, but we're just getting just the stuff that's sort of visible, yeah.
So like that gross guy at the store, the clerk
Yeah,
that
where
has the
it's hanging
nose
out.
hairs hanging out.
Oh, yeah.
That guy. Yeah, the guy who's making your sandwich. Yeah, you don't want the nose hairs.
I kind of feel like I'm drowning.
Drowning?
Can't
Being
breathe out.
waterboarded kind of thing?
You can't breathe out your nostril.
No, you're fine.
Don't breathe out of my nostril.
No, you don't want to suck it up into your nostril.
No, then we got a problem. Then we have a major problem.
It's a whole
The
different.
NFL will ban us from all broadcasts. And, the story that.
Oh! We did it! We did it! I didn't know we were doing it. I did not know she attacked it. She set me up there. Oh boy!
That's the key.
But you have to see this. Can you see those hairs?
Holy moly! Look at where'd that thing come from?
That's wax. That was in your nostril.
That was from my mustache.
No, it wasn't.
How much hair is it?
Let me see.
Oh, is it bleeding?
No, it looks great.
How much hair is it?
If anybody ever checks out the inside of my nose.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Wow. Better?
Do you guys understand? She was setting it up, like patting it down, checking on me. And then all of a sudden, one pat down, wham, stick out.
That's the key. That way you're not
I'm not going to fall for it next time. Oh, boy.
Okay. Well.
etc., etc.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee and Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin. I'm Chick McGee, and I've just been this absolute bowled over by the information Josh just gave me.
Oh, yeah?
He's in. He's going to trim his beard. Are you going to just shave it all off? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, eventually. I'm still going to keep my winter's beard for a while. Right. Another month or so. But when I do decide to trim it, I am going to let you guys decide what I do that week. So what looks you would like to see me have with. I love. Do you want to see just a mustache? Do you want to see pork chops? So each day I'll shave
a little
bits
more
off, and yeah.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, and I'll go about my days however you.
So at some point you could have like a gigantic handlebar mustache.
Absolutely, yes, yeah.
Oh, wow! Have you ever had just a handlebar stash?
No, nope. So that would be one of the last ones. One of the last days.
Yeah. Oh, I like this.
But I do want to curl up. Can you get it to curl up?
I can now if I get the wax, yeah.
Okay.
I have just sent you the picture that I think he should. I believe this is General Ambrose Burnside.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
From the Civil War. That would be my vote.
So that is a bare chin.
Right.
But the mustache connects to the sides all the way up.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that first.
How about that?
I like that.
But that just means I can't do chin things for the rest of the week.
That's true. Chin things are good.
Okay. If we did, no chin thing. Okay.
Soul spot's gone.
But somebody could ride
Soul
your
patch?
jaw, right?
They certainly could.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that is.
Christy, I sent you the picture too.
It would be like a tickle at the top and
sideburns are named after General Burnside. Is that correct?
I believe so.
And wow, those are serious.
Oh, wait a minute.
There you go. There.
Yeah, walk around all day like
Whoa,
That's
Josh.
That is a look.
That is.
I mean, yeah.
Is there any more handsome man of that age?
Boy, he cuts a dashing figure.
That's one ugly
He
dude.
better be hung like a show
I think it's
post.
striking.
Joke.
God.
I would follow that guy into battle.
You would?
Oh, yeah, battle, yeah.
That's a leader right there.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Not to the nightclub, though. I would follow.
Not to bed.
He wouldn't be a good wingman.
Yeah. No, he might be good. All the girls
the
are.
ladies would flock away from him.
Yeah, they're not going to go to that guy.
Hello, ladies. I'm General Ambrose B. Burnside.
I do want to do just a regular mustache for the last day. Just to see.
Like a
what
Tom
that's like.
Selleck.
Yeah.
This is a great
classic.
idea.
Yeah.
So
To me,
don't chicken out.
Oh, I won't.
To me, the worst look is the full beard and no mustache.
See, we could see what I look like with that.
No, but then you wouldn't get. Then you wouldn't get to do the stash.
Well, you can't do the Burnside.
Just remember, I grow my winter's beard every winter. So
Next winter, you can try something different.
Right.
Okay.
Boy, that's a long time away, John.
Now it's time for us to check out what happened on this date in history.
February 6th.
I think it's a big day. First of all, it's my dad's this day in 1939.
His first name?
Wilbur.
Oh, my gosh. Happy birthday, Wilbur.
Yes, sir.
I've told you this before. I would have liked to have met him.
He was something else.
Yeah.
He would have been 86.
Give or take a year. Born in 39. Yeah.
Others born on this date would include Aaron Burr, who
invented the Burr haircut.
And what a singer! I saw him on Broadway. He can really hit the note.
You think that was really Aaron Burr in the Hamilton?
What the hell?
Play, don't you?
Really? What's wrong with really good with a pistol? Different guy. This is interesting because we have something about to happen in this realm. Babe Ruth, born on this day in 1895. And I just got this. A rare Babe Ruth card is about to go up for auction.
This is going to be $50 million.
A 1933 Goudet, it's called Goudey, Goudet Babe Ruth card coming up for auction.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the current bid is on this, but I see. No, here we go. It's the current bid is only $75,000.
Huh?
So there you go.
All right. Well, it may have a ways to go.
Yeah.
And if you look at this thing, he looks like John Wayne in this depiction.
Interesting.
Really. Okay. Also on this date, your dad shares a birthday with Ronald Reagan.
Is that right?
Well.
And oddly enough,
Nancy tells me it's my birthday.
Is it Eva Braun?
Ava Braun.
Or Ava Braun?
I always heard Ava.
Yeah, I know, but it's spelled with an E.
It's spelled with an E.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's her birthday.
Okay. You named one of your daughters after her.
No, I did not. I named my daughter after Ava Gardner with an A, A-V-A.
You had told me off the air it was this broad.
Oh, you're full of...
And I don't have a fact on this, but born in 1917, Zsa Zsa Gabor, which is a great name.
Oh, yeah.
ZSA, 2 words. Is she the one that was married 9 times or something?
9 times.
Was it really 9?
I don't know.
You know, there was Zsa Zsa, Ava, and Dagmar, Gabor sisters.
Which one was on Green Acres?
Ava.
Ava, yeah.
Zsa Zsa slapped the cop notoriously.
Yeah,
And I guess Zsa Zsa tried to date Merv Griffin. And she was...
so you're barking up the wrong tree there.
Wow.
Maybe your driver would have a chance.
Married 9 times. Wow.
What a loser.
Hey.
I understand that the new Star Wars, they're going to have a character.
Any guesses as to what this is going to be?
Zsa Zsa Binks?
Yeah.
Zsa Zsa Binks.
You feel
it's a lady from the
good about that?
Bahamian area. I don't know. I'm still a fan of Jar Jar Binks. I'm sorry. Happy birthday to the great Bob Marley. Speaking of accents of that ilk.
You played that one, Bob.
Happy birthday, Axl Rose.
63 today.
William Bailey, I believe is his real name.
Won't you come home?
The great Richie Hayward, the late Richie from Little Feat, one of the greats.
How many cakes is Axl Rose going to have to
another guy that I love is not cool, Rick Astley.
He's
never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
Oh my God! I didn't know you could do that. You've been sitting on this all the time.
hell? You had that ace up your sleeve?
Never gonna give you up.
Yeah.
Doesn't deserve the hate he got.
We have to put a pin in that for tomorrow morning. Who knew he could do Rick Astley?
I didn't know that.
Wow.
On this date in 1968, former President Dwight Eisenhower got a hole-in-one.
Well, I got a hole-in-one.
That's right.
That's Reagan.
Oh.
And to continue the golf theme, on this date in 1971, the great astronaut Alan Shepard was standing on the moon, and he famously hit a golf ball.
Yep. Right under the set of...
Actually standing at the corner of Gower and Culver.
Kubrick made him do it 60 times.
Kubrick made him do it over and over again.
Another take. Okay, thank you very much. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios,
Stanley?
and this is the Bob and Tom Show.